Hello everybody, can you hear me? Let me know in the chat. Hello, hello. If you can hear me, put a birthday cake emoji in the chat. That would be cool. We're gonna be on in just a moment. I'm getting all my stuff set up, but before we get going, I'm going to spin the wheel 4 times, and we're gonna choose what we're making. We're gonna choose 4 of, here we go, ready? Pow, check that out. We got a wheel. We got a wheel. Thank you for the emoji, Jenny. Now I know you can hear me. Is the music too quiet or too loud or anything like that? Let me know. All right, we're gonna be going in just a second, but first we're gonna spin this wheel. These are all the comments from our giveaway, like YouTube short and Instagram video. So basically we're doing a giveaway during today's live stream, and all you needed to do to enter to win is go to our most recent YouTube short, well, actually second most recent YouTube short or Instagram post, and comment with your favorite pattern from the Club Crochet library. Now you can still enter that giveaway, and I'll put a link in the chat ASAP while we are getting set up. But in the meantime, these are all the comments that were left, and we're going to randomly choose 4 from this list, and then you are going to vote on which pattern we're going to be making on today's live stream. So let's spin the wheel. Where's my wheel? There it is. Here we go. Spin it once. Here we go. 1 spin. Turkey leg. Wow, wasn't expecting mini turkey leg. All right, mini turkey leg is going on the list. There's 1. Gnome! Yeah, we love a gnome. Wow, little ones though. We got gnome, mini turkey leg. We might be able to make all of these. Oh, wow, this is really loud, isn't it? Let me turn that down. Sorry. Stars and moon. Wow, a bunch of mini patterns right now. And Chubzilla. Oh my gosh. Wow. Those were not the ones I was expecting. All right. So let me go ahead and get that in the chat for us to vote on. Sorry about the wheel being crazy loud. Okay. What should we make first? So it was between a mini turkey leg. What were the other ones? A gnome, of course. How could I forget? Oh my gosh, I already am brain farting. Chubzilla. And what was the third one? Not good. Oh, stars and moon. Stars and moon. Okay. So we're gonna start by voting in the chat right now on which pattern to make. If we don't take too long on today's first pattern, we'll make another one and maybe even another one. We're also going to choose a giveaway winner today. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you need to do again is comment on that post. I'm going to put a link right now in the chat. Enter the giveaway here. You have not missed anything, dude. 8th birthday. There we go. I'm going to pin that. You're right on time, bruh. Okay, so I've just pinned another thing to the top of the chat today. So if you want to enter the giveaway, all you need to do is comment on the posts that you can find in that link. We're also going to be customizing today's pattern, so it's going to be very... We're gonna, we're going by the seat of our drawers today, which is my favorite way to do a live stream. Just kind of figuring it out as we go. We are definitely going to be customizing our gnome, though. Or, sorry, I say the gnome because the gnome is currently winning the vote. It could be anything. Could be anything. I'm just saying, I am also voting for gnome. And if we can make it quick enough, we'll do more than one pattern today. And I'm going to be customizing it. So if you have any requests, go ahead and throw those in the chat. Maybe we just birthdayify it, the first one. And then we go from there. So I need to go get my yarn. And I got my hook and scissors. All I need to do still is get my yarn and some things to show off. So I'll be on in just a moment. Again, please let me know about like volume and all those kind of things in the chat. And I'll be right back. We're going to be on in just a moment. Thank you for your patience. Oh, I forgot to say, I wanted to make those patterns from that spinning wheel. I wanted to make them free today. So that's going to take me an extra minute before we get going. But all those patterns, hopefully, will be available for free during the stream. I already got the gnome. Do I have the gnome set up for free? I think I got the gnome set up for free already. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, there we go. I think the other ones already are free, actually. So only the gnome needed to be changed. But the gnome will be free today during the stream. So go check that out. Okay. I will be on soon. I'm going to go grab some yarn. BRB. What music is this? We are listening to a chill Nintendo music playlist. Very jolly, I agree. Okay, what else do I need? I got my scissors. I got my magnets. I got my crochet hook. I got my yarn. Oh, safety eyes. Oh, I have them. I got everything, baby. Okay, I think that's everything I need. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't know. Alrighty then. Amber, I put the goblin in the middle because he's my favorite. I'm glad you noticed. I was like, what do I put front and center? Oh, I know. A goblin. Okay, do I have everything? Why do I feel like I'm missing something? I don't know. I'm sure I am. And I will panic during the live stream, so sorry about that. Ahead of time. Sorry about that ahead of time. Okay. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Should I stop farting around and stop farting around, start hooking around? Let's crochet. What do you say? I'm upset because my iPad doesn't want to bring up the chat, so I'm having a hard time reading the chat right now. But I am fixing that currently. At least I'm trying to. Okay, let's rock and roll. Amber says, yes, I'm ready. Okay, let's just go. All right, let's rock and roll. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy birthday, Club Crochet. Wait, one moment. I just need to move the... Well, okay, that'll work. Happy birthday, Club Crochet. How are you? How are you? Hey, hey. It's Club Crochet's 8th birthday. That's right. We've been around for 8 years. You know, technically, I think we've been around for 9 years, but I'm counting birthdays like human birthdays. Because, you know, when you're born, you're not 1 year old. That's my theory. But kind of we've been around for 9 years, but I'm saying we've been around for 8. I think it's an easier, better way to do this. Just because it makes more sense to me. Okay, I also get to vote on what we're making. Ho ho, wow. Okay, so we're making gnomes. That's exciting. Okay, so Club Crochet's been around for 8 years. How crazy is that? 8, 9, whatever. And today we're celebrating by crocheting our favorite patterns from the library. I'm very excited. It has been one heck of an 8-year journey? Yeah, journey's the right word. And we've made a lot of patterns. The library has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. And so what we did this year is we decided to do a gigantic giveaway. So we are giving away $80. That's $10 per year. 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you want to win that $80, all you need to do is comment on the giveaway link. You can find it linked at the top or in the description. And we are going to be giving that away at the end of the live stream. I don't know yet how I'm going to choose that winner. I know I'm going to do it randomly, but I don't know exactly how we're going to randomize that just yet. So please bear with me there. But we're making, looks like gnomes today, which I'm excited about. Or at least we're going to make one gnome and then maybe we'll switch things up. So I'm really excited about that. I love gnomes. And before we get going, let's talk about all the things that you need if you want to crochet along with me. And then we'll talk about different ways you can support this channel. And then we'll get hooking. Sound like a plan, Stan? Stan, are you here? Stan's somewhere. Spin the wheel. That's probably how we will choose. The winner. But the problem is, like, if you enter the giveaway during the stream, then it's going to be hard for me to add you to the wheel. Is the only issue there. So I want people to get. I wanted people to get a chance to win during the live stream too. So that's my dilemma right there. Okay, so we are crocheting gnomes today. Here's what you need if you want to crochet along with me. The first thing is you're going to need the pattern. You get the pattern right here at clubcrochet.com. In fact, if you want the specific gnome pattern, I just made it completely free. You do not need to purchase it during today's live stream. It won't be free later, but it will be free today. And to win it, all you need to do to get it, all you need to do is to go to clubcrochet.com. You can also find it at clubcrochet.com/gnome, GNOME. That'll take you directly to the pattern that you want. Outside of the pattern, you're going to need the following things. We're going to be using a crochet hook, of course. We're going to be using a size G, focus, there we go, 4mm crochet hook, my favorite kind of hook to use, with the yarn we're going to be using, which is going to be our worsted weight amigurumi cotton yarn. Now, I'm probably going to make our gnome birthday themed. I'm thinking we give it a birthday hat, because duh. That just makes a lot of sense to me. And so the colors we're going to be using for that probably are going to be red and yellow for the hat itself. We'll need beige for the face, or the skin tone. We'll need some white for the beard and some dark green for the shirt. And then we need some brown, which I did not get, or some other alternative color for the pants. Where do I have brown at hand? Do I have the brown at hand? I don't. Okay, well, their pants are going to be blue or some other color. I don't know. So we're going to make it in a different color. I'm also going to start recording because I totally forgot to record. And then, yeah, so that's all the materials you're going to need. You're also going to need eyes if you want. We're going to be using 6mm safety eyes today. If you don't want to use safety eyes, you can use brown yarn in a bullion knot. That'll totally work as well. You're going to need, you don't need these, but it is kind of cool to use these super strong neodymium magnets. That's what we're going to put in the base of our pattern today. So that way it can connect to anything metal and we can kind of hide it around. You'll also need a pair of scissors for cutting stuff, a darning needle for sewing in hard to reach stitches. This pattern is no sew, but we do need to embroider on a beard, so we're going to be using a little crimped end like that. It helps get in and out of hard to reach stitches. Jimbo says meow. Hello, Jimbo. I think that is it. Give the gnome a piñata and a stick. Maybe. 8th birthday, isn't that crazy? Wild. All right, well, let's get hooking. We are making a gnome. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. One more thing. Thank you so much for being part of this community. I super appreciate it. Seriously, thank you so much. This would be nothing without you, so I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate you supporting this channel, and if you think what we're doing is really, really cool and you want it to keep happening, well, there's a few ways you can support this channel. Now, you don't have to, but it would be really helpful. And the freest way to support this channel is just like this video down below. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so you don't miss it when we come out with new live streams or videos just like this one. You can also support with a membership. It's probably the best way to support this channel. Members get early access to future patterns. They get access to the exclusive library of tutorials. I come out with new ones pretty much every week. I've been working on the new mini dinosaur pattern that we made last week, but I actually came up with a few alternative ways to make it to just to customize it a little bit. So that'll be out pretty soon. But we have a whole library of tutorials, like so many crochet patterns. And we've just started. We're going to just keep coming out with more. And you get access to them with a Club Crochet membership. Memberships start at only $5.99 a month. You can get a free trial. Cancel it at any time. Other ways you can support this channel. Hold on. I just realized my camera is wibbly wobbling. There we go. That's still wibble wobble it? No, we're good. Other ways you can support this channel. You can support by purchasing merch and kits in the store. We actually have a brand new thing available called Lava Run. This is my new board game that you can actually crochet all the pieces for. You can find it linked in the description down below. And actually, during today's live stream, it's your last opportunity to get the super duper birthday discount. We're doing 8%, 1% per year that we've existed. This is a pretty big discount, I'm not gonna lie. This probably is gonna be the biggest discount before the holidays. So if you are interested in supporting this channel, today's a great way to do it. A great time to do it because you get 8% off of the entire website. You can find out more at just clubcrochet.com. You don't need to put any in coupon code or anything like that. Just purchase anything and you'll get 8% off. Okay. Merch kits. You can tip if you really want to. You do not have to, but you know, it's very nice when people do. To tip, there should be a little dollar icon in the chat, and you can support for any amount of money, and I will give you a big thank you during the stream. Okay. I think that's it. Lava Run is an epic game. I totally agree with you. Let's get hooking. Good looking. All right. Oh, Patricia! Patricia! Well, I appreciate your support when you did support, and I'll tell you what. If you reach out, I'll send you a little gift to say thank you so much for the support when you did. I really appreciate it, Patricia. Feel free to reach out to me. You can find me at louie@clubcrochet.com. That's my personal email. And feel free to reach out to me, Patricia, and I will send you something to say thank you. And sorry you missed the 8% discount, but I'll send you something. Okay, so we're crocheting a gnome today. I should probably pull up the gnome pattern. That would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Good thing it's free today. It's a good thing it's free and making it easy. It's a good thing my phone, or my computer, my iPad, that's the word I'm looking for, is completely busted today. It's also a good thing that I have the pattern up on my other page, right? Easy, easy, squeezy, lemon peasy. Okay. Oh, Spoony Stitcher is here. Hello. Thank you for joining. Shannon. Hope you are having a good day. All right. Let's get hooking. We are on to the amigurumi gnome. I'm so sorry that this is taking me so long to get started here. So we're going to start by just making the gnome hat as normal, and then I'll add details onto it a little bit later. And this, I think, I'm going to think of this as kind of our appetizer for today, just because I know we're going to want to make something else anyhow. And so this is kind of like the perfect appetizer. This is the perfect like first thing for us to make, because it's relatively quick, and I love making the gnomes. They're probably one of my favorite patterns from the year. It is really hard to make those kind of decisions, but I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? What's your favorite pattern from the year? I would probably say it's probably like a toss-up right now. It's either between like these mini gnomes or the goblins, but the goblins technically were from, I think, last year. They were just in hiatus until this year. Let's see, what else did we make this year that I really, really liked? I honestly, shockingly, the pet rock was a highlight for me from this year. I think it was so cool. Oh my gosh, the gnome home. The gnome home was crazy cool too. We're going to be going through all the patterns throughout the year, near the end of the year as well. So look out around then. But I'm still like, sometimes I don't think about all the patterns that I make throughout the year, and I forget that, like, I don't know, we've made a lot. We've made a lot of patterns this year, a lot of really cool ones, and sometimes I lose track of that, and like the year will go by and I'll be like, man, I feel like I didn't create anything super fun this year or something, I'm just by the end of the year, I start to get worn out of just like, oh, did I do enough this year? And I start like, I don't know, but then I look back and I look at all the comments. Oh my gosh, there were so many comments saying happy birthday and what patterns they loved and why people loved Club Crochet. And it really just, like, it made my week. Seriously, I was having a rough week, to be completely honest, and that totally changed my mood. So thank you guys so much for all the nice comments. It really meant the world to me. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Thank you so much for crocheting in general, for making cool stuff with me, for joining these live streams, for just being awesome. It really means a lot. Thank you so much. This has always obviously been a dream of mine to sustain myself with crochet. And I'm not going to say it's easy. It's not easy. If I wanted to make a lot of money, I wouldn't have got into crochet. But the community has supported me enough where I can just enough support myself. And I just want you guys to know how much that means to me. It really is, like, it's everything. So thank you. Thank you all for being here. Ultra, super, duper, mega appreciate you. Okay, I think I'm on to the last round of the hat. I'm on round 5 of the hat. I don't know if anybody else is crocheting along with me. Is anybody else making a gnome right now? Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I think it's nice that we do this classic. Oh, should I do a yellow brim? Nah, we'll just do a swirl of yellow up the side of it. I think that's probably good. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then an increase right here. It's actually been a second since I've made a gnome. And by a second, I mean like, I don't know, a week. I love making these gnomes. I'm always like, it's always a toss-up for me if I want to make a gnome or I want to make a goblin. I'm never quite sure. Never mind. I'm sure. It's a goblin. I love goblins. I'm a little goblin myself. Crocheting along Takoyaki. Hello, Takoyaki. Takoyaki is making a pod person. Super cool. Super cool. Gosh, I have been wanting to forever make a pod person customizable pattern. Look at that hat, by the way. Hat's coming together. So we slip stitch there. I think we cut the yarn now and hide this end. And then we pull up with some beige yarn. We'll add the yellow part at the end, I think. Oh, you came. Oh, yeah. You know what? This is a great. You brought up a great question, Kaylin. First off, thank you for being here for so long, Kaylin. When did you get what pattern brought you to Club Crochet? Let me know in the chat. What was the pattern that you were like, oh, that's cool, let me check this out, and then you found out all about how cool Club Crochet is, and you're like, wow, this is awesome, I need to be part of this community. What was the one that did it? Oh, you found me through Complicated Knots. That's interesting. Wow. I've been wanting to do a collaboration with Complicated Knots for so long, but it's complicated. No, it's just life, you know. I've had a difficult time the past, like, honestly, the past year with collaborations. Not because, like, people don't want to collaborate. A lot of people have asked if we could collaborate. I just haven't had the time, honestly, to work on any collaborations in addition to all the other things we've been making. But she's actually one of the first people I need to reach out to at the end of this year to ask about collabs for next year. So that's what I usually do. It's like the end of the year I go through and I go like, who am I asking for? Who can do a collaboration with us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to be right there. Okay, let's get some of our beige yarn. Yeah, it's been a good week, but a bad week. Like, I don't know. I've been like having a lot of like I don't know, bummer days this week. And you know, sometimes I go through those waves. I think we all do. So, yeah, this week was especially, I don't know why, it was just really hard. So, all the comments on all the posts this week were like diesel fuel into my brain. It made this week so much better. Yeah, it's just the truth. That's just the truth for you. One, two, three. Okay, wait, we need to hide this end because it's getting in my way. Get out of my way. Go. But I have been working on some new patterns. Kind of a lot of new patterns actually. Some new I got a big project that I'm not really ready to talk about just yet, but I've got a really big, like, maybe one of the biggest projects Club Crochet's had coming next year, and I will tell you more about that when things get more finalized, but I've been working a lot on it in the past few weeks. And with that new project comes a lot of new patterns. So I've been doing a lot of designing this week and writing. I wonder what's coming next year. You might be able to guess. But yeah, it's actually been giving me a lot of motivation and energy recently, of just being like, I don't want to like work on SEO stuff or all that other random stuff that businesses have to do, which is so annoying, but it's just the way business works. And sometimes I just don't want to do that stuff. So I procrastinate by creating. And this week especially has been a lot of that. A lot of me going like, ooh, what if I did this? And that gives me a lot of motivation. And honestly, all the comments this week were like, oh, yes, I need to crochet more. So I've been crocheting a lot. I actually came up with a new technique this week that I've never used before in amigurumi. And I guarantee you, it's very cool. And I strongly believe that it's going to change the crochet game. I really do think it's going to change the crochet game. So I have been kind of trying to perfect it before I talk too much about it. And, you know, I'm happy to tease it, but I'm not ready to talk about it. But I was working on a new pattern and it required something very specific. And I was like, you know what if I tried this? And then I was like, wait a second. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, I could use this for this and I could use that for that. I know I'm being very cryptic right now, but I guarantee you, you're going to like it when it does come out. I'm very excited. Procrastinate, that's exactly what it was. When will I release the new sneak peek pattern? Pretty soon. I've been so busy with between Lava Run and this birthday and the Thanksgiving of it all and the fall of it all. I've been so distracted that I just have not had a chance to record the video tutorial yet. So the answer to your question is soon. How soon? I don't know. We're gonna figure that out soon. But I definitely am gonna be working on it very soon. Hey, look at that! Look at that little guy. He's coming together, right? You see it? You see the gnome coming together? Now I have the hat folded up, but that's gonna be folded down. We're gonna put a little ball on the top of it. You know what? I wonder if I have like a bell. You know, let's do a vote on that actually. Oh, I never ended the vote for what we're making. Oopsies. And that. Okay. Top of our gnome. Do we want a bell? Do we want a yarn ball? Or do we want a... I don't know, what's something else that we could put? I think those ones are good. A bell or a yarn ball? Because I think either way would be kind of fun, you know? And I think I have a bell somewhere that we could use. And this is my favorite thing to do, is to ask you, what should I do? I love not making choices. Wow, I love not making choices. Okay, now we're going to switch to our forest green here for the body of our gnome. So I don't know if you saw in our in that wheel. I doubt you saw all of the suggestions in the wheel. But there are a few crazy suggestions in there. I know Bruh from the chat right now commented that they wanted me to make a Pikmin, or their favorite pattern was a Pikmin. Which I was like, oh, wow, dude. Yeah, for sure. I love the Pikmin. That's a great, that was a great suggestion. So that was a fun one to see. So that was on the list. We could be making Pikmin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's a ball. I forget. Oh, here we go. Got it. I'm on round 8. 3, 4, and then that. Oh yeah, what do I want to put on the top? I'll choose that one because it's kind of fun. Oh, it's a close vote. Close vote is close. The dinos were your first one, Patricia? I also saw that Zoe said that her first pattern was the Triceratops. I think that's a lot of people's first patterns, which is so cool. You know, that was actually one of the things that started Club Crochet in general. When I started the site, I was like, I remember I was hanging out in Barnes & Noble, and I was just kind of like figuring out, I was like, I know I want to crochet for a living, but I don't really know how to do this. Like, how am I going to make this work? And then I had like a brain blast moment. I was like, what if I did like a bunch of dinosaurs, and then like you could, I'll make it into more of a bundle, and then maybe I can make a way where people could like purchase like just one thing, and then they can get access to a bunch of my patterns. And then that like kind of sent me down a rabbit hole, and I was like, and then I got like procrastinating, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna make one of the dinosaurs right now. I'm just gonna do it right now because I'm getting overwhelmed with thinking about how this is gonna work, and I just need to like actually make something. So I crocheted that Triceratops. I was like, you know, I think I could do, because I think I made like a mini pig before, and I was like, I think I can do a Triceratops with my bobble stitch technique, because I was already using bobble stitches for arms and legs. I don't even know, I don't think I found that from any pattern. I think I learned how to do a bobble stitch like as one of the first things I learned in crochet. I don't remember where that came from. And then after that I was like, oh, I could use bobble stitches for arms and legs, and I was making a lot of like my pod people. You know, I was making a lot of like Marvel pod people and stuff. And then ooh, I love that takoyaki. And then I was like, oh, you know, I think I can make a Triceratops without even having to sew anything together. And then I made my first one, and I was immediately like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I like, truly, I was like freaking out that day of just like, Mom, you gotta check this out. This is so cool. This was probably like, honestly, like 2 years before I even started the site. And, sorry, I'm looking for my blue yarn. I had it here somewhere. I was like, oh, there's the blue yarn. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So I remember talking to my mom, and I was like, Mom, you gotta check this, like, look at this cute little thing. And she's like, oh, that's really cool. And I was like, yeah, no, because, and then I can make a website, and then people can, like, do that. And I was getting, obviously, like, way too in the weeds, and my mom was like, uh-huh, cool. You know? Anyhow, I agree. I think the Triceratops is a really cool pattern, is the point. 1, 2, 3. We just need those eyes there. You know, maybe before I add the eyes, we should add the whatever's going on the hat, huh? What do you think? And also, what do we think about this blue? Is this blue too bright? Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think about the blue? Okay. Let me end this poll. What are we making? Are we doing a bell or a yarn ball? A bell! Cool. Okay. Hold on. Now's the tricky part where I need to find the bells. I know I have them somewhere, though. I'm positive I got them somewhere. I have, like, way too many of them somewhere, actually. I don't think they're in this. I think they're in my big box of random crud. That's what we call... Oh, not that one. Which one is my big box of random stuff? I think it's this one? Yeah. We got squeakers. We got pom-poms. stuff. Feels like that meme, you know, where they're like, random BS, go! Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find it. Ah! Where's my bells? Bad news, team. I've got bad news. I can't find the bells anywhere. But I did find a completely different thing that is completely unimportant. Check this out. I found these. Cool. They're blue. Wow. I don't know why I had those. That wasn't what I was looking for. But I found it anyhow. I don't know where I'm keeping. I don't know where I've been keeping them bells. Huh. Uh-oh, team. Maybe I shouldn't have done that vote until I knew I had it. That would have been probably a smarter way to do this. Huh. Oh, golly jeepers. Why did I do that? Okay. Maybe we're not making bells. Sorry, I think we're doing a yarn ball instead. Hee, my bad. Alright, we're doing a yarn ball instead because I can't find it. Unless they're in here. No, they're not in there. No, there's no way. Yeah. Okay, we're doing a yarn ball instead. Sorry. Oh, thank you very much, Cooper. Cooper said he found one. Here you go. Appreciate you. Wrong answers only. How does Louis make a living? Not well. All right, here, we're just going to make a yarn ball that we can attach to the head, and we're going to use the tail ends to make the like lines around the top of the hat too. That'll be fun. All right. Oof. Ain't that the truth, bruh? I essentially do. That's actually not even false, bruh, because they steal my designs all the time. I'm dead. Yes, selling Jimbo Snot on the black market. Even more accurate. I feel like I need something to wrap this around. Maybe I could go like around like this. Could I do that? That way, like, maybe it'll hold the shape better if I go around a safety eye locking mechanism. I've never done that before, but it feels like something that I could do. Or I could try using a pom-pom. I could try doing a pom-pom. Middle school? Cool. I could teach middle school. No, I think the kids would, well, maybe I could. I don't know. Maybe not. Okay, we're going to try just going like this around this safety eye thingy, my bobby. Let's get a little bit more yarn here. I'm going to cut that. In here and out there. Let's see if this works right. I'm just thinking this might help us like have a more sturdy yarn ball. I mean, obviously we're gonna have to wrap around it, but because the yarn ball's got to be so tiny, I'm like, how am I gonna make sure that this yarn, like this itsy bitsy yarn ball, doesn't get unwound? There we go. 1, 2. I guess the vote should have been a pom-pom instead of a bell. That would have been probably a better idea. Okay, it's pretty good. No, okay. And we'll make this one go. I don't even know where the center is anymore. Oh, there we go. try going into it again. Hey, look at that. That's actually, it's looking pretty good, I think. Right? What do you think? I think that's looking pretty good. I mean, it's clearly a yarn ball. Let's see if I can get it a little bit more wound without making it too much bigger. Because I don't want it to get too massive. You know, we still want it to fit the top of the head. I just want to make sure I'm wrapping around all the yarn that I want to. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then I'll have it come up the top. And we're going to go out into the stitches here. That, and we're going to try to come out where the other tail end is. That way we can like use these tail ends to knot it onto something. How do I access the pattern palette? That's a good question, bro. Actually, all you need to do to access the pattern palette is I think just be logged in. I think that's all you need. Actually, I don't even think you need to be logged in. You just go to any pattern on the website and it should just start scrolling down with you, whether you're on mobile or desktop now. Hold on, I gotta knot my yarn into this. There we go. Actually, I think I kind of maybe messed this up because I did that, but that's all right. I can fix that. Nice. Okay. Like that. A cute little yarn ball. Oh, that's kind of perfect, actually, not gonna lie. Right? Kind of perfect. Dustin! Oh, Dustin gave us $8 for our 8th birthday. Dustin, that's really sweet of you. Thank you so much for the support. You rock, Dustin. I'll add something to our background for you today. One moment. Let me go ahead and quickly just get this attached to the head. You know, I'm gonna have this come out like back here. Here's my plan. Because I want to wrap around the hat too, to make like a winding yellow like hat thing. So I'm going to come in through the top here, and then out through the back, right there, where we can start the winding process. And we'll have this come all the way through, and then I'm going to do the same before I start winding this up. I'm going to do the same with this end through the top also, like maybe... Yeah, you know, we can just do straight through the top like that. And then that way I'll have these two ends to knot together with. And then I'll wrap around it with that longer yellow end to make like a spiral up the hat. That. 1 and 2. Nice. I have a feeling we're going to be making a lot more of these gnomes come Christmas time. And they won't be gnomes technically. I think we're going to be probably making elves, but you get the gist. So like we go like this, right? Like that. Tighten it a little bit. And then we come back down through the top, right here. And as long as we keep it really taut, I think it'll hold its shape. I might need to do some like fancy footwork with it, but I think this should hold its shape. If I do need to come back and like add more lines to like secure this, I obviously will. But I think if I just pull and then tuck that one up a little bit, maybe like that, and then tuck this one up a little bit. Oh, I think I lost I think I needed one more, don't you? Don't you think so? Like it looks good on the back because we have 3 lines. I feel like I'm missing one right here in the center there. Kind of feel like I should have made this one longer. Here, let's see if I can do that still. Can I like that? And then it goes into the center, and then we pull that tighter. No! Okay, we do need to create some locking, I think, because this needs to be locked down right there. Does it though? Can we tuck this one up a little bit more? pull it just a little bit tighter. I kind of like how weird it looks though. Yeah, I kind of like how weird it looks. I don't know, what do you guys think? Is it too like, I don't know. I just feel like that could be good. Let me know in the chat. I don't know. I'm just going to double knot this now. And then I can add more detail. Because we can always add detail later. Hopefully I can get this knot all the way to the top. That might be kind of a tricky request though. We're definitely going to be having to mess with this pretty often, but let's see what we can do. Okay. See you later, Sassy. Bye, Warren. Good night. Good luck. All right. Thank you for staying up late. And thanks for joining. You can't hear me? Huh. Oh my god! Johnny, how are you? It's been so long! Little pop-up navigator thing. Okay. Can you hear me? Kaylin can't hear me. Okay, well thank you for joining and even just popping in for a second, Johnny. It's nice to see you. Alright, we are gonna add the eyes now. And the eyes go right here, I believe. Or do they go like right next to the nose? No, I think they go like right here. Like that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. This is giving big elf vibes. You sent a message above. Okay, I'll read that real quick. Did you? Oh, I didn't. Oh, I don't know where it was. Oh, well, that's okay. Sounding good, says Mr. Cooper. So I don't know what it is, Kaylin, and maybe you need to back out and come back in. Hey, again, if you haven't yet, like this video down below. Give this video a little thumbs up. You don't have to, obviously, but it'd be nice if you did. And let's see if I can't fix this a little. That's pretty good, though. Oh, dude! Oh. Nutty giraffe? Nutty giraffe. I like that. Nutty giraffe. I think that's it. Thank you so much for the support. That's not Tina, is it? No, that's not Tina. I don't think it's Tina. I like that hat though. I think that's pretty cool. It does feel maybe a little bit like it's missing one line there, but also it's not bad. You know? We're gonna end up needing a name for this birthday gnome. What the name shall be, I will leave it up to thee. Thank you, Taylor. My brother's in the chat. Hey, Tay, how you doing? He just got engaged. Tay got engaged. It's so festive. I agree, it is very festive. You know? I feel like birthdays give big Christmas energy. No? Well, I guess it depends on when the birthday is. Okay, so we're working on our little feeties now. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a bump. And then we're probably going to make another thing today. So what do you think we're going to make? We should probably spin the wheel, do a vote again. I'll tell you what, I'll finish up the body of this, and we'll pick our 4 patterns. And then we'll vote. I'll get the vote started on those 4. And then while you're voting on that, I will finish up our gnome's beard. I wish I had my fuzzy white yarn to give him a really fuzzy beard, though. There we go. And then, oh, it's Immediately invisible decrease. That's right. Okay. Oh, it's our octopus birthday. Oh my gosh, you're right. It is our octopus birthday. I didn't think about that. We should have made an octopus. Well, maybe we will. Well, maybe we will. Oh, Lizzie, you rock. Thank you so much for the support, Lizzie. Oh, I need to add 2 things, by the way, to the background for our supporters. Okay, well, let me go ahead and pull this out really quick. And let's do a spin the wheel for our next design. And then we can vote on that. He's looking really cute, though. He obviously needs a beard, but he's looking really cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and spin that wheel. Can I just... Is this up? No. Can I paste and reference? There it is. Look at that. Our wheel is back. All right. Let the wheel be spun. Hold on. Where is it? No. There it is. Okay. Let's spin the wheel. We want 4 spins. Spin numero uno. An orc! Heck yeah! I love orcs. Okay, so an orc. There's number 1. A toucan. We just made a toucan, but all right. Sure. Toucan, an orc. I can't forget this. Toucan, orc, jellyfish. Wow. Lots of weird ones here in a great way. Toucan, orc, jellyfish, and a mimic. Oh man, a mimic would take a while, but it would be kind of fun. Okay, so mimic, orc, toucan, or jellyfish. All right, let's go ahead and get the vote in the chat. What's next? So we got orc, toucan, jellyfish, or what was the last one? Mimic. All right. Go ahead and vote there. And that's going to be our big pattern for today. So choose wisely. It's probably going to take us a second to make whatever one you guys choose. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and get this stuffed up and also throw some things in the background for our supporters today. Thank you so much to our supporters. Hold on. We got Lizzie and we got Dustin, right? I believe it was Dustin. Yes, Dustin and Lizzie. All right. Lizzie and Dustin. All right, let's put out for Miss Lizzie, we'll add our little pug. Look at this goofy little pug. This is from our Bonimals series. And our little pug here is going to go into our background just for you, Lizzie. We'll put him right way back here. Hi. Just peeping on the background. And then from our friend Dustin, thank you so much for your support, Dustin. We're going to throw out this pirate squid. Look how cute this dude is. I think we made this on our live stream once. So we're going to add this pirate squid for you, Dustin. Thank you for the support. We'll have him right there. I know he's barely in the camera, but I only have so much room today. All right. So, yes, by the way, the mimic is basically a treasure chest. Essentially is a treasure chest for those wondering what the heck is a mimic. All right, let's throw these stuffed bits in here. And it will take me probably a second to make it, so I will need patience. I mean, regardless, I think whether it's really any of those patterns are going to take me a second longer to make. So it's kind of nice that we had a mini one first, but just by like random chance. We're going to add little magnets into the little bum. So that way they can hide on metal objects. This. And then we'll go ahead and sew this closed. And then we just need to add on our beard and mustache. And we'll be done with our first one. Hey, again, if you haven't yet, obviously like and subscribe. But what I was really going to say is I highly suggest you make any of your purchases that you want from Club Crochet as soon as you can, because you get 8% off today to celebrate our birthday. So it's a really good time to make any purchases, make any Christmas gift purchases. Even Lava Run is 8% off, so everything in the shop is 8% off today. You can learn more by just going to clubcrochet.com, by the way. I'm going to vote, I think I'm going to vote for Orc. I haven't made an Orc in so long, so it would be kind of fun to make. But I'm down for literally any of those choices that you guys commented. All right, tighten this up a little bit. All right, our gnome is looking gnome-tastic. He does need his little beard. So let's give him one. All right, got that. We need our white yarn for his beard. Do I have any of that fuzzy? Where's my fuzzy white? It would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice if I had fuzzy white yarn to add up here? Okay. I can't find my really fuzzy white yarn because I don't know where I put it, but I did find this, which is relatively more fuzzy yarn. It'll look a little fuzzier, so we're gonna use that. I think you should buy those packet of needles. Absolutely, dude. Yes, those packet of needles are really cool, actually. I would be lost without them, honestly. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and use these two ends here. Orc should have birthday cake on his face. Ooh, how would I do that, make it look like birthday cake, though? It might just look like a mess, which I guess is what birthday cake kind of looks like when mashed on a face. All right, so now we're gonna sew on our little mustache and beard. I'm gonna come out through the back here. And let's start, I think I usually start with the beard. So we'll start there. Okay. And I think we just go down to this stitch. Yeah. It's been a second since I've made a gnome. So I gotta remember the embroidery process here. This yarn is so old though that it is like kind of falling apart. That's alright. I think it'll stay together enough, hopefully. Okay, so there's the beard part. And then for the mustache part, we're gonna come up right under the nose. That. And then I pull it over. I think we go all the way over to this stitch. And we'll come out. Actually, I think I'm just gonna come out to the same place. And I might double the mustache up. Let's see. Yeah, we should double up the mustache. Let's double it up. Okay. There's his mustache on one side, nice and long, and then we do another one over here. And we need name suggestions for our birthday gnome. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in the chat in a second too. Should we add, you know what, I'm gonna also add a little bit more beard. Just a bit. Maybe just like one more strand for a beard. You know? It just feels, he feels like he doesn't have a thick enough beard. All right, there we go. I have never used that yarn, dude. Bruh, I've never used that yarn. But I am always for cotton yarn, personally, for my amigurumi. I think I might even just needle felt in the hat a little bit to keep it in shape. Can I do that? Is that a thing that you can do? I don't know if that's a thing I can do or not. Let's find out. If I take this, and I just take this end right here, and I just push that in there, like. Hey, that's like kind of working actually. Did I just learn a new thing? I think I might have. Ow! I learned that you can poke yourself with a needle, and it hurts. Yeah, actually that does hold its shape a little bit. That's pretty clutch. That's a pretty clutch little tip right there, guys. Okay. Birthday Bob. That's my middle name. Birthday Bob. Alright, double knotting. 1 and 2. We knot it like that. Cut the yarn. Go ahead and stuff that knot back in here. Sprinkle. Oh, I actually really like the name Sprinkle. I think that actually might be it. Party Popper Peter. Party Pooper Peter? He's not a party pooper. How about Party Papa? Gus. I like Gus. Okay, wait, let's start there. Look at that little dude. Hey, come on. That's cute. Look at this little birthday gnome. Birthday gnome. He's so cute. Hello, birthday gnome. I like him. I like him. Octavius. Okay. We got a lot of good ideas here. Hold on. Let's throw a vote on. We have agreed that we are making an orc for our next project today. And let's go ahead and say name our gnome. And I liked the following. I liked Sprinkle. I think that's really cute. Wait, what was it? Peter the Party? Peter the Party Pooper. Gus. I think Gus is a great name. Okay, wait, hold on. Needle felt some blobs. That's funny. That's a funny idea. Okay, hold on. Gus and Geoff. That's an interesting one. Oh, Octavia, that's what it was. That was the last one I had. Where was that one? Octavius. Yeah, let's call him Party. We'll do Party Peter instead of Party Pooper. Okay, those are your name suggestions. Go ahead and vote now in the chat. We got Sprinkle, we got Party Peter, we got Gus, we got Octavius. Go ahead and vote now. And while you're voting for that, we're gonna get some yarn going for our orc. Now, we do want to customize our orc for short. So I need suggestions on customizations in the chat. Most deaf. However, I also think it might be good for us to make our orc in... I usually make them in teal. And I'm actually pretty cool with that idea, but the problem is it does blend into the background here. So our choices are make an orc in a different color or change our background. I'm not gonna change our background. What do you guys think we should do? How do you think we should remedy this problem, chat? Should we make it in, because like, don't you think this teal is going to just kind of like blend in? I worry that it'll just blend in. You know what I mean? I'm going to pull up the pattern while we get any suggestions in the chat. So any ideas, please let me know while I pull up this here. I mean, we could obviously we could do a different color orc. Purple, dark green. Okay, we definitely have dark green. I think actually this probably is enough. Probably. We might need more dark green though, if we do choose that. What else? Pull up the pattern real quick. Oh, I gotta log in. I think I actually remember how to make this pattern. I've made so many of them. Light green, light blue. Yeah, we could change the background to yellow. That's true. We need birthday cake blobs needle felted onto the orc's face. Okay, I'll strongly consider that. Sorry, I haven't gotten to your joke yet, Amber. I will get there ASAP. I know it's kind of far back now. It might be too late. It probably is too late for me. Oh, the gnome needs a present to live in. Oh, that's actually a really fun idea too. That would have been a fun thing to vote on. Oh well. Okay. So I pulled up the pattern here. Okay, so we can do dark green. What were the other ones? We got light green as an option that someone suggested. I also saw blue and purple. I've never made a purple orc. Let's see. Red. A red orc? I've never heard of something so ridiculous. All right, we have chosen Sprinkle pretty thoroughly. So say hello to our newest gnome, Sprinkle. Look at that little guy. Look at that little cutie patootie. He's so cute. Okay. So we got Sprinkle here. And for our next one, what color for the orc? So we can do light green. Let me think real quick. Dark green. I like those. We can do cyan might be good. I know someone in the chat said light blue. I think a cyan might be a good like compromise there. Because blue is usually, so I'll put that cyan as an option. We need one more purple. I don't know why. I'm just like so adverse to the idea of doing a purple one. Like my body goes like, I don't want it to be purple. I don't know why. But I could do purple. Maybe. If I can find purple. We'd have to open a new ball of yarn for purple, but that's okay. Alright, so those are your options, right? Any other choices? Confetti. Oh, I do have rainbow. I do have rainbow yarn, actually. We could do rainbow yarn. Rainbow instead of purple. What do you guys think? Rainbow instead of purple? I'm going to go grab it just in case. Let me know in the chat right now. Rainbow instead of purple. Is that something you want? This is what the rainbow yarn looks like, by the way. Here's what it looks like crocheted up. In a little, what's it called? Raptor. Rainbow does make the most, like, sense. Yeah, rainbow. Okay. I agree. Okay. Alright, so there's your choices. We're not doing purple. There's your choices. Do we want our orc to be light green, dark green, cyan, or rainbow? Go ahead and throw that in the chat. Zoe is still on Team Purple. Don't vote at all if you want purple. No. All right, go ahead and throw that in the chat. I think I've got the pattern all up and ready. I definitely am gonna need white yarn. We also will need brown for our like outfit, unless we want to do our outfit in a different color. And I actually don't think I have brown right here for some reason. I don't know how, but I feel like I'm out of brown yarn. Oh, Celia also liked purple. Man, I really messed up. I really messed up. You guys should probably just unsubscribe now. I'm so sorry I've disappointed you. 8 years, I really screwed up. Ugh, such an idiot. Amber's joke was, why do mushrooms always get party invitations? Because he's a fun guy. Doy. Love it. Voting numbers after purple is taken off are down in... That's right. We've hit rock bottom, really. We could put ice cream on his head. That's a funny idea. Teal will go with the rainbow. That's a good point, actually. Teal will go with the rainbow in, like, for the pants, you mean, K Miriam? I think I'm gonna vote cyan, actually. Ooh, it's a pretty close vote, actually. We've only have 20 votes in so far. Okay. We also definitely need to choose a giveaway winner. So, how am I gonna do that? Oh, cool! Guys, cool, good news here. Wait, let me try this real quick. Let me see if this works. Yes, dude. Okay, wait, I'm gonna try one more time. Nice! Hey, check this out. Check this out. My, our website designer, Jimmy, just came out with a new thing on the website. Check it out. Get a random pattern. There's a new thing on the website. He literally just finished it up. If you go to clubcrochet.com/random, it'll take you to a random lesson. Like a completely random one. So it's like a way that you can like, choose something at random. I was kind of hoping we would get it before today's live stream, but I'm totally happy that it works in general. So that's pretty cool. Okay. Let's see here. What did we vote on? Oh, it's pretty much gonna be rainbow, I think. You know, you can't put rainbow in the vote without it taking over. Oh wait, actually, the vote is getting closer. The vote is getting closer. If rainbow gets one more vote, though, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna count it. Yeah, isn't that neat? So now we can just be like, what are we making today? Let's choose something at random. So I'm gonna try to, after this, I'm gonna try to get a button on the home page so you can just press the button and it'll take you to a random pattern. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be a pretty cool feature, I do. It is your birthday, Cooper. Now it's your birthday. You deserve a birthday cake, Coop. By the way, shout out to our moderators. Thank you so much, Zoe and Cooper, for being here and helping out. Super duper appreciate ya. All right, oh man, the vote is getting closer actually. All right, well, I think we gotta let it go for just a second longer. Oh my gosh, every vote is getting further away from the rainbow. We're gonna need some votes in here. Keep it open like this. And oh, Louis, I think you need to fix the tagging on your website. Oh, Kaylin, what do you mean by that? I'm totally open to your feedback. Oh, actually, any feedback would be great. But oh, Rainbow just got an extra vote. Oh, it's pretty close though, guys. It's a pretty close vote. What do you mean by that? What is wrong with the tagging on the website? Is something being tagged weird? You know what? Something you can do actually, if you go in the pattern palette, you can actually report a. Oh yeah, you can report a bug or a mistake. So if you ever find something like that, you can always report it. Louis, whenever you search and try to search again from the search page, it doesn't work for you. Interesting, really. Let me try that out real quick. Dino. It works for me. I don't know what you mean there. All right. Oh my god. Now it's a tie. It's a complete tie. It's between Cyan and Rainbow. It's completely 50-50. Oh no! The vote has become even harder to choose. Team, we need to pick this. We need to pick it. I need to start crocheting. Well, these two are out. It's definitely not going to be dark green or light green. It's going to be either Cyan or Rainbow. So we'll keep it out. So let's see. Okay, so we're choosing between those two. I also am definitely going to need some pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaners are going to be clutch to make our arms. So we'll go ahead and grab those. We're going to need our safety eyes. And we are going to need to pull up the crochet pattern, which we already have up. We definitely are going to need to make teeth. So maybe I'll just start making teeth now. Ooh, Cyan has taken the lead by 2 votes, I think. Hey, while you guys are still choosing this vote, I'm going to go ahead and get started on maybe one of the teeth. Kaylin says that Rainbow is gross. Please choose the Cyan. Well, I don't agree with you, but I appreciate the feedback. All right, there's one of our teeth, because I know we're going to need to make our teeth anyhow. I appreciate the candid feedback. Honestly, I really do. All right, so there's our little one tooth. All right, Cyan has overtaken Rainbow by enough votes at this point. I think it's up by like 4 votes now. I'm going to end it. We're choosing Cyan. A weird Cyan orc. I have never made one like this before. It's going to be like a little mini ogre, kind of. That's going to be kind of cool. Okay, so we got a birthday orc coming at us in Cyan. I have one tooth. Let's go ahead and make another tooth right quick like. And then we'll get working on the body of our orc. One moment, please. I need to make room, make way for Prince Ali. All right. I actually don't know if I should be deleting that. Okay. All right. Back to it. So we got to make another little tooth here, and then we can make start working on the other bits and bobs. How should we customize this here orc, though? Do we have any thoughts or ideas on how we're going to customize it? Birthday orc. Birthday orc is so funny. That could be like almost like a band name. Oop. There's our tooth. I like it. So we got 2 of our teeths. Our teeths. And we got our cyan yarn. Princess. Oh, we should make a princess? I like that idea. Okay, wait. Keep the ideas coming, though. Ooh, what's a Jotun from Norse mythology? I'm going to look that up right now. Oh, it's like an ice giant? Whoa. Tell me more about a Jordan. Birthday cake face, yes. Okay. All right. Next up, let's make our arms. This pattern is so old on the website now that it even says use the chain 2 method instead of the magic loop method. Actually, it says magic hoop method. I need to update this pattern. It's been a while. Okay, I have not made one of these probably in years. So bear with me. There's a bear with me. 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, let's set it back. Okay. First arm is coming together. I wonder what patterns we're going to be making between now and next year. Oh boy, I can't even imagine. I mean, I can, but I will. What kind of patterns do you want to see? Actually, I should ask that. What patterns do you want to see by next year? By the way, all you need to do, it turns out, to like a video on mobile is just double tap it. Did I search through the browse page or the home page? I searched through the home page, but I will look into that. Actually, if you have any of this feedback, just to like make it easier for me to not forget about like a mistake on the website and stuff, can you just email me at louis@clubcrochet.com and try to like explain the problem as best you can? That would really help me like make sure I can fix it after today's live stream, because honestly, after the live stream, I'll forget. I'll totally forget about the chat. I mean, I won't forget about all the chat. I'll just forget about the things that I need to do after the stream. Pretty good. Okay. I think next round is just single crochets. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. This is cool. We're kind of making like a frosty orc or something. Maybe should we give it a beard, you think? You know, we'll definitely vote on a beard later on in today's thing. Or like other customization. So any kind of ideas that you have on how you want to customize our orc today. I know someone said they want birthday cake involved. Someone said they want it to be more like a Norse mythological character called a Jordan or Jotun? A Jotun? Which honestly, I really like those ideas. I think those are really fun. And I love learning about new mythological creatures. Ooh, you want the regular crab really bad? You want your crab army? I know. You know what? I promise you, Kaylin, I will work on that. That is going to be high priority after I finish that mini once I finish that mini dinosaur from last week, because I really want that on the website like as soon as possible. But once I finish that, I will get our king crab hooked up. Zoe is out here calling me out. And you know what? She's totally right. What Zoe said, if you schedule your emails to Louis, send them at the dead of night. and you'll probably have a higher likelihood of him responding. You're so right. I do my best work at between the hours of midnight and 4 a.m. That's when I'm usually working, which is why the live streams start so late. It's because I stay up super late. I'm a night owl. Ooh, a Fallout pattern. Oh, that would be cool. A giant cockroach. What seasons do you want to see? Ooh, that's a good question. What kind of seasons? Because next year we're doing 2... Oh, it's called Jotun. Okay, good to know. Oh, like Jotunheim? Is that right? Anyhow, what seasons do you want to see next year? I can tell you, just because, you know, I like talking to you, chat. So I can tell you some things that I've been thinking. I have been debating a season of bugs. I've been really thinking about doing some bugs. Farm stuff. I've definitely been thinking about doing some farm animals. I've been thinking about doing garden, like make your own garden with a bunch of like vegetables and fruits and stuff. Those have been my current thoughts. I am strongly considering bugs. I think it's been far too long since I've made or far too long of a not having bugs on the website. Especially with our amigurumi challenge, like bugs would be pretty fun. But I don't know. Go whoop. We got one arm. One arm, done arm. Cool. I like it. Good start. Ice Age. Hey, love that piece of mind. That's a good idea. I've actually been thinking, I've got a great idea. This is, you know what? This is you're gonna get me down a rabbit hole of conversation here. Piece of mind. So one thing I've actually been really strongly considering is doing a spin-off version of Lava Run, where it would be called like Glacier Run or something, and instead of it being you escaping a volcano, you're in the Ice Age and you're escaping a glacier that's falling into the ocean or something like that. Actually, yeah, glacier falling into the ocean is totally it. One, two, three, four, five. And like the instead of like the lava being spread, it'd be like the ice being cracked or something. I think that would be kind of cool. Abominable season? Yeah, I think that would be cool. Yeah, I think Abominable versus Burbs would be really, really cool. I saw Cooper say that. That's definitely thought. Penguins in Glacier Run, that would be cool. I was thinking it would be more like you know, like a saber-toothed tiger, a giant sloth, a mammoth, like Ice Age kind of critters and creatures. That's what I was sort of thinking. A caveman, yeah, like that. Yeah, I think we're going to do probably 2 new seasons next year. Maybe 3, but probably 2. I do have a big, like I was saying before, I do have a really big project coming at the end of next year that I'm very excited about. But it's not a seasonal kit. I might actually make it also a seasonal kit. I don't know yet, but I'm very excited about it. Again, I should shut up. I shouldn't be talking too much about it until I have more info, but I am very excited about it. Also, like, let's see, we've done oceans, we've done beaches. We could do like mythological critters and creatures. That could be kind of fun, you know, make unicorns, fairies and stuff. I guess it's kind of close to the Woolly Woods though, so maybe that doesn't work. I don't know. That's true. Actually, you're totally right, Zoe. The one we're making right now could totally be a caveman. Absolutely. Oh my god, Amber, I already made that. Oh my gosh, Amber, you're so funny. Did you know that? Did I already talk to you about that? Have I talked about that on the stream? How did you know that, Amber? That's really crazy. I have one it's currently in, like, I've been wanting to get it tested, but it's called Goblins versus Gnomes. That's literally what it's called. And it's a game that I've been working on. I haven't even play tested it, I've tested it myself a few times, but I haven't put it out for testing yet. But it's like you're controlling a big army of goblins and gnomes, and you're like trying to beat each other up and capture each other's pine cones. It's super cute. I can't believe that. I wonder if you just thought that, like, also. Or did I say that before on a live stream? That's crazy. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. I've got like a big Google Doc about it and everything. I'll tell you what, Amber, if you would like to, reach out to me, louis@clubcrochet.com. Send me an email at 2 a.m. No, send me an email whenever, and I will. I'll send you the information I have on it, and you can tell me what you think. It is very cool. The idea of that game is it's like a tower defense game. You're like trying to like you have to you create little towers that you can use to like fight each other and stuff. It's a very interesting game because it's all played like simultaneously. So the turns kind of go like everybody moves it at once, and then if you're within distance of each other, you can attack each other and stuff. It's really cool, actually. Okay, so here we have our second hand. Boink. There we go. We got our little hands there. Here, I'll hold them out like this. Oh yeah, yada. All right, so we got our arms, we got our teeth, we need a lip, and then we can get started on the body. What time is it for me right now? It is 4:45. In my neck of the woods. In my neck of the woods here, it's 5:45. Yes, if you haven't heard of this game. Oh my gosh. Kaylin, have you never heard of Stitched? Have you never heard of Stitched, Kaylin? You're about to be like, what? Yeah, I've totally made a crocheted version of Warhammer, basically. It's called Stitched. War That You Craft is the full title. Stitched War That You Craft. Hold on. 7 and 8. There we go. I actually think I'm going to do one more just for safety. Cut it. In it, you make an army of goblins, trolls, orcs, and ogres, and you use your actions each turn to move, cast, and battle your way to victory. It's very, very cool. It's very, very cool. It's kind of like if Muppets met Warhammer and it was all crocheted. That's actually a really good way to say it. It's if Muppets meets Warhammer and it's all crocheted. It's very cool. Very cool game. And it's actually all technically free right now. It probably won't be forever, but for right now it is. It's fully available on the website. You can learn more at stitchedthegame.com. I really should get that on the website more too. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Is the camera moving a bunch? Is it because I kick it? Oh, I don't know why the camera moved so much for me. All right, 1, 2. We're increasing up on this round. Gosh, it's been so long since I've made one of these orcs. How long will we be going to? We'll be going until I finish up this orc. I would assume probably another hour. I'm gonna guess probably another hour, so probably until like 6 p.m. my time is realistic. I mean, I could probably finish it in maybe 30 minutes, but I think realistically it'll take me about an hour, just because we're gonna be adding a lot of customizations and stuff. We need to make a hat. We're gonna need a hat. We're gonna need a any kind of facial features, beards, or anything like that. We're gonna need clothes, so we're gonna need to make a jacket, probably. Yeah, maybe a weapon, maybe. We'll see. Hey, okay, so here's my thought. I know I need to come out. I know I need to work on those patterns for Kaylin and everybody else that has requested, especially the crab. But I also want to next week. I really want to try making a. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, single here. There we go. I really. Oh wait, no. Or is it single and then half double? Oh, it's 4 chains. Oopsies. I don't even read my own patterns. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I really want to try next week to make a dice pouch that looks like an acorn. That was my idea. I had that thought last night. I was like, oh, that would be really cool. I could totally do that on a live stream. Is that something you think would be fun for next week's stream? I think it might be. We won't be able to do it on Friday. So it's probably going to be like a Thursday or maybe even... Yeah, probably Thursday live stream. 1, 2, 3... 6, 8. Nice. Okay, we're adding our next little ear here. And I think it's just like a bunch of rounds of single crochets after this. Yeah. So that's going to be pretty chill. Then we can just hang out for a second. Okay, cool. So, Kaylin, you don't mind if that crab takes a little longer because I make an acorn next week instead? Ooh, a birthday cake smasher? We can make him a giant hammer. That would be cool. Oh, I think we should make him a giant hammer. Thursday's our Celia's day off. Okay, so maybe we're doing Thursday. Maybe we're doing Thursday a new live stream design along pattern. If Cooper is free, we need Cooper's help with that though. I can't do that without his help. And if he's not free, then we'll do something different that day. Okay, there's our ears. This guy's gonna look really cute. We could do a birthday cake hammer. Like it's a hammer that looks like a cake on a stick. Like a cake pop. But more like a cake than a hammer. I think would be fun. Okay, we just have, I think we have like 5 rounds of this, at least. Oh no, 3. Yeah, we have like actually 7 rounds of single crochets now. So this is just gonna be a lot of single crochet. So let's chat. Do I celebrate Thanksgiving? Of course I do. I'm an American, whether I like it or not. And we celebrate Thanksgiving here. Billy Arts and stuff. What are we making? Right now, we are making an orc, a cyan orc. But we've already made this really cute gnome in the background that we named Sprinkle. They're so cute. Look at Sprinkle. They're so cute. Yeah, now we're making a pretty cool looking cyan orc. It's almost like a frost giant orc or something. I think we need to make facial hair for him too. So we're gonna need to vote probably on that. We could do like gray facial hair, or we could do a color. Like we could make his facial hair like orange or something. Something that could like, maybe something that complements the cyan. Or no facial hair, of course. It would also kind of be fun to make a hat. I think that might be fun. I don't know. How cool. Alright, I think I have, yeah, I have, wait, 1, 2, okay, so we're almost done with this round, and then we can start adding our face. We'll just add the mouth and the eyes as normal for now, and then we'll add any customizations we want afterwards. I think that's a good idea. 1, 2. Okay, we're almost done here. Oops. White hair. Gray. Because we're so old now. 8 years, I'm turning gray already? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, peace of mind. Okay. So go that long for now. We're going to add on our face. It's looking pretty good. As far as like the stitches look good. All right, let's go ahead. I think we're gonna start with eyes. Let's start there. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this weekend I'm doing a big event. If you are free this weekend, I'm going to be in Pomona for the SoCal Fiber Fair. So if you're around Southern California and you wanted to meet me, that's your opportunity to do so. I will be there on Saturday and Sunday. I think we're gonna put our eyes down, more like down there, right? So like right there, like that. I think that's good. Yeah, and then we can embroider on all of our features. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm gonna be selling kits and Lava Run, and I've got a bunch of different kits to sell. I'm very excited about it. If you can't make it, no worries. I am trying to plan my events out next year right now. So I'll probably be going somewhere. I'm going to try to do at least one event on the East Coast. I actually might do like near Chicago for an event. I don't know. The answer really is I don't know yet, but I do have plans to do some events next year. Okay, now we're just gonna sew on our lip, and I'm just gonna make it nice and easy to sew on. It's been a long time since I've made one of these, so we're just taking it one stitch at a time, literally. This music's kind of fun. It's kind of sweet. Yeah, I'll probably post about it on my stream next week. Also, we're going to be doing a big event for Lava Run next week. It's like Backer Kit, the website that I made my like crowdfunding event on, is doing a big like holiday event next week. So we're gonna be doing a like a lava run, a big like lava run fundraiser next week. Hoping to sell like 100 games if I can. And we'll have a bunch of different kinds of kits and stuff available. So I'll make sure to email you about that if you are getting our emails. Now his lip looks weird right now, but I promise it ends up looking better later on. I am gonna make the mouth. I think I want to pull this part up like there. Which might make it look weird right now, but I do think it'll give him more of like a smile later on. Let's try it. We can always change this, obviously. Let's see what happens. So I'm hoping I can pull this tight enough so that knot gets pulled on the inside and it kind of angles up into a smile. It looks kind of creepy. I'm not going to do it. I've chosen not to. We're going to go right into here, right where the mouth ear is. And that's going to be where it is. And then the smile will have to come via the teeth. Pretty good. Go ahead and we'll just kind of unwind that a little bit. So then we can have like a tooth right here. Actually, I probably should have started it all the way over here in the other ear so that it went all the way across. Maybe I should undo that and redo it. You know what? I think I should. I know. This seems a little extra, but I do think it would look better if I do it one stitch over. So let's try this again. I'll do it quick though. I'll be speedy about this. Because I know the gist. Oh no! We're making another lip. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna remake this lip. Because I don't know what just happened. All I know is it got messed up. I probably should just cut this out at this point. Right. Okay, let's see if I can make another one of these real quick. Luckily I have some more cyan here so we don't have to cut the yarn. Let's try this again. One, two, three. Alright, let's try this again. I also forgot to embroider on the nose while I was doing the mouth anyhow, so it's kind of like a double reason to redo this. I revoke your speaking privileges. Now give me your mouth. Exactly. Dude, what? Billy, I didn't even see that, dude. Oh my god, I need to see that. That's so cool. You made... Are you kidding me, dude? You made 50 goblins and tagged me? Okay, I need to see that. I'm gonna look at that as soon as this stream is over. That's super awesome. Did you name them and stuff? Are they all different? Oh my god, I can't wait to see. It's funny how actually addicted to goblins I am. I love goblins. Okay. Do this, and then I'm gonna make the eyes too while I'm here. Like, I mean, obviously we already have the eyes, but I'm going to I'm gonna make a little eyelid, under eyelid here. It's something that I found looks really good on these characters, is if I do just out there while I'm making the mouth. This. I come out here, and then I go in just under where the eye is. Right there. Actually, you know, we'll go one stitch over it all the way over to here. And I pull that in. It'll give him like this cute little under eyelid, like that. which makes it look so much more, I don't know, like real. Like, it doesn't make it look like more human? More like emotion. There's like more emotion to the picture, or to the crochet, I think. Do one more over here, and then we're gonna add our nose. Okay. And for our nose, oops, let's get a little bit more here. And then we're gonna go right here. We'll go up a few stitches. I think it's just one. I think I go into this one. Let's try that. We'll go into this one, and we'll come out of the middle of this one. Let's try that. So now I'm making like nostrils. See, so that gets pulled up, and then you just have like this little tiny nostril there. And then if we do the same right here, we'll come out of this one. I think I'll double it up just to make them more pronounced. Like that. Yeah, that's nice. See, and then we got like a pretty pronounced nostril. Nice. I might even down to like give him a nose piercing or something. That's the kind of customizations I'm looking for. Do we want to do like nose piercings? Do we want to do like earrings? I mean, obviously someone said a cake hammer, which we can totally do. I think that's a good idea. All right, before I finish sewing this mouth on, I do want to add one more eyelid on this side. We'll do that really quick. Once the face is done, by the way, this gets a lot quicker, so just heads up about that. The face is kind of the most, like, I'm going to take the most amount of time usually making the faces for my characters. Because that's what people are looking at the most. And we're not going to make them grumpy. I thought about it for a second. I was like, oh, maybe we could do an eyebrow. But, I mean, we could do like one big eyebrow or something. But if I do like a little eyebrows on each one, it'll just kind of make them look grumpy or mean. And it's our birthday. We don't want a grumpy mean. We want a happy-go-lucky dork. Like us. Alright. And then into this stitch right here. This will be the end of the mouth where we can double knot it. Can't believe you guys didn't want the rainbow orc. Can't believe it. I can believe it. An ice cream hat, a white hair and beard. What else did people say? What other customizations? A big, thick, happy eyebrows. I like it. Yeah, we should get our fuzzy yarn, and I'll choose some. I still have to unpack my fuzzy yarn, so I'll go through that real quick. Okay, so there's our mouth. Okay, he always looks weird. Doesn't that look? It looks weird. He's like, what am I even looking at? But once we add our teeth, everything changes. It's like, looks completely different. Now, do we want the teeth? I think we'll have the teeth bending outwards. Instead of bending inwards, we'll have them, we'll have them bending outwards. I think it'll look a little bit more fun. So we'll go one tooth here. And one here. Ah. There we go. I really do think, like, once you add the teeth in this, it's so good. Oh, should we add a tongue? What do you think about that? A tongue? What other facial things we can do other than a beard and a mustache or whatever? Like, I think our choices can be for like an extra something on the face. We can do a tongue, we can do an eyebrow, or we can do a ring, a lip ring, or an earring. Or both, an earring and a lip ring, I guess. Let's just make sure this part gets pulled in a little bit more. Nice. See, doesn't that look like, the second I put a tooth on there, I'm always like, oh, actually, that's really cool. Before the tooth, I'm always like, ooh, this guy's looking weird. And then we'll put our next tooth right here and hope it's not too close under the eyeball. Ooh, a scar. I like a scar. Okay. The Amaze Feed. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Okay, a scar, a tongue. Ooh, a tattoo. Okay, we might do a tattoo later. I'm not going to add that to this vote. But we got a tongue, a scar, a ring, or what was the last one? An eyebrow. A single eyebrow. Tongue, scar, ring, eyebrow is going to be our choice for the face here. Truly, and I'm not exaggerating, truly, I could make an orc like this every day of my life, and I would be super excited. I'd be super cool with that. Okay. Especially, like, just hanging out with people on a stream, that's super cool too. Okay, cut that. And we've got our teeth on there. Open that tooth up. This tooth up, fix that eyelid. Just want to make it a little bit higher up. Okay, that guy is totally coming together. Okay, next up, let's go ahead and vote. I'll end that vote, and we're gonna do face customization. Oops, is that poll? Okay, we got, what were the choices? Scar, a tongue, a ring, or an eyebrow. A single eyebrow. So go ahead and vote now for what you want to customize, how you want to customize the face. And while you're voting on that, I'm going to crochet a few more rounds because we still have some body to make. Body, yaddy, yaddy. So we'll come back to the customizations in a second as you guys vote on it. I'm going to vote, by the way. If you wanted to know what I'm voting for, I think I'm going to vote for a ring or a tongue. Ooh, did you hear that? I'm like terribly afraid to do a birthday cake on the face, Amber. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really am scared, and the reason I'm so scared is because I just think it's gonna look like a mess. You know what I mean? Hola! Hola, señor Vikingo. ¿Cómo estás? Oh, that could go well. There you go. A tongue because he's eyeing the cake. Now we're starting to think it's something. Also, like, we could do a cake for a hat that's like dripping down his head. Someone said ice cream that was dripping down his head would be kind of funny too. I'm just afraid to do the cake on the face with needle felting because it just, I really feel like it's gonna just look like a mess. Especially if I don't have a cake next to him so that you know what it is, you know? Ooh, a septum nose ring. Oh my god, I'm super down. If ring gets the vote, I'll do a septum nose ring. And we'll even make it out of gold. I love that. I'm a big fan of septum nose rings. I think they look cool. Especially on orcs. Okay. Looking good. How many rounds? Should we go 1, 2, 3 after that, and then 4 after that? That seems too big though. So I think I'll do 1, 2, 3. I think we're gonna do one more round, and then I'm gonna start making the pants. I'm gonna do a half color change thing for the pants. And what? Oh shoot! I don't know what color we want to do for the pants either. Okay, so we need to choose this face customization so I can get a vote going for the pants. What colors do you think? We could do brown. We could do teal. We could do one of the other greens that we didn't do. We could do gray. I don't know. What colors do you think we should do for the pants? Okay, we have one more round. We have one more stitch there for the end of that. The arms are going to go down here. So we're going to be good on the arms. But the next thing, I can't continue until we know what color pants we're doing. Ooh, my fingers are cracking. Okay. You voted. Oh my gosh, it's like a tie vote. Okay, hold on. I gotta vote. We gotta get that vote going for a tongue or a ring. If we get a tie vote, we're adding both. Where is my... I don't even know where my ring... I have, some wire that I use for my rings. Ring, ring. Telephone. Who is it? Where are you, ring? Where's the dang ring thing? Ring, 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 ring. I don't know if I have my wire. So we might have to just sew on up. We might need to use gold to sew on the ring, if that is what we choose. Oh no, never mind. We don't need to add a ring because you have chosen thoroughly that we are adding a tongue. A tongue. A tongue. If you want to make a tongue, we can make a tongue. I'm fine with that. Okay, so we got a tongue. And then pant color. Do we do teal? Do we do brown? Do we do gray? Or do we do up do wah? Purple? Should I put purple on there? I know you'll vote for purple if I put purple on there. Fine, I'll put purple. I'll put purple. Ooh, a purple could be actually a good color for the tongue, you're right. Instead of pink. Oh, shoot, I don't know. What do you think? Chat, I need you. I need your help. Do I do purple for the tongue or do I do purple for the pants? I'll put purple as the vote for the pants. I like the idea of doing... Oh, look at that. We have a little tiny shell of a bug. That's weird. Don't like that. Okay. I think we should do pink for the tongue. Just because it looks good with this cyan and it's a tongue. I feel like people are going to be confused if it's purple. I'm going to vote for that color for the pants. Yeah, I agree. A pink tongue. Oh my gosh, people are totally split on the vote here. Let me start by making a pink tongue, and we can see what that even looks like. And then if you don't like this, we can switch our gears. Let's try it like that. Actually, I don't like that. Let's try that again. 2, 3. Okay. Or we can embroider. We can always embroider this instead of actually crocheting it on. There's her tongue. And yes, I did lose the joke. I'm sorry, Amber. So here's what I'm thinking for the tongue, like that, right? Little pink tongue right there, or pink tongue over here. No, for some reason I always like it on this side, on like the left. I guess that's the right side. It would be funny if it was like all the way over, but no, it's got to be on between the teeth. Okay, so we're gonna do one end here where the tooth is coming out. Yeah, I need to make more executive decisions. Tongue. And then another one right here. Okay. Yeah, okay, like that. Okay. Let's get this pulled in tight enough. And we get this knot side pulled in. There we go. There we go. Okay. So this is what the tongue would look like if we choose pink. Which honestly, I am kind of feeling yes. I like it. It kind of looks like bubblegum a little bit. But if I can fold it over, we can give him a tongue ring too. I think Zoe's got a tongue ring. What do you think? Yes to the tongue? I like the tongue. Joke time. Why are birthdays good for your health? Studies show that the more you have, the longer you live. Oh my gosh, you're such a nerd, dude. I love it. That's great. I like that. I like pink for the tongue. And yes to a tongue ring, says Onyx rather. Love it. Okay, let's go ahead. We're gonna double knot this. And then we'll throw on a tongue ring at the very end. I'm going to probably just use a pin for that. You know, I'll use a pin and then I'll like kind of like lock it on the inside. I just don't want to do that right now because it'll hurt. Like I could stab myself. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, there's our face. I like that. I think that's pretty good for the face. And then we've chosen for the pants. I knew you were going to choose purple. I know you guys. I know you so well. Okay. Burp. A little bit of purple. I actually have like this extra purple here, so we'll do that. Oh wait, should I do one more round and then will that be too tall? We do one more round and then start with the pants. Yeah, I'll do one more round and then I'll start the pants. It'll be a little bit taller, but I think that'll be okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Why not? Why not even? A tall orc. I feel like orcs are supposed to be tall. Oh, so that is, wow, the Zoe lore is so good. Okay, Zoe just said, because we asked if she had a tongue ring. She said, They had a tongue piercing for like 2 weeks and it was the worst. My mom refused to speak to me while I had it and paid them to take it out. Oh my gosh, that's freaking hilarious. Wow. Why was it the worst? Was it just the talking or the like eating? Like what part of that was not fun? I'm just super curious. Okay, let's go, and now we're gonna start doing the pants in purple. We're gonna do half color changes for these fancy drawers. Like this. Three. 4. Yeah, did you make a profit? Oh my gosh, did you? Did your mom pay you enough where it like actually made you money? That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm thinking definitely just a stud onyx, not like a ring. I don't think I've ever heard of someone doing a tongue ring and making it like a ring. Has anybody ever seen that? Hello, Amarabara. Amarabara. How are you today? Hope you're having a good day. Hey, if you haven't yet, you should like this video. Subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. Nah, you just made your money back. Ah, my yarn is getting tangled in my legs. Okay. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a slip stitch like color change thing here. This, slip into this one, chain one, single crochet here. All right, we're gonna make our legs first, and then we're gonna add our arms on after that. Okay, so it's one, pull it to the side there. That would be one leg, and the other leg would be right here, or that would be one leg and the other leg right here, which feels too close. I think I might do 5 away, so they're kind of a little further off the sides. Yeah, we're gonna do that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Bobble feet. Ooh, how do I store my amigurumi? You store them in bags, but you hardly have any space left. I got a bad answer for you, which is not well. I store them all over my house. I do have like 3 giant storage containers down here of them. They kind of look like this. This is actually this is like a 3rd size one, so they're actually a lot bigger. The main ones are bigger than that. Oopsies, dropped my gum. So I have like a bunch of these, and they're not organized at all. And most of them are actually like way bigger than this. Like they go down to like there, and they're just filled with them. Some of them are organized. Like I've got my burbs organized and stuff like that. Ooh, nutty giraffe. How do I do those color changes? So check out our video on color changes. You can find it at color, I think it's like clubcrochet.com/color2 or something like that. And that's how I do the color changes. I basically like wind around. They're called half color changes. I actually have a full video about them. too. That might actually help you out. I'm gonna do 4, 5 away. Yeah, I have a video about it on the site that does help. I gotta get better at doing more tutorials. I mean, I obviously my patterns, but like I need it to be more like easy to access my tutorials. They're easy to access enough, but they're just not like as intuitive as patterns on the website. So I think we could use a bit of a facelift when it comes to tutorials on the site. Here we go. Blue. Okay, we're done with our cyan, which is kind of nice. We'll do our stitch right there. And there's our little feet. Looking pretty good. I like it. See, the feet are kind of far apart, but it kind of looks nice. And then we'll finish this round up with purple, and we can start sewing on the arms. What should we do for the jacket, you think? Okay. What do you think we should do for the jacket color? Do you think it should also be purple? Or should we do like a different... Should we do something different for it? Okay, so we're going to sew the arms onto here, and we're going to do pipe cleaners around the arms, too. Go like this. This in half. And then we'll fold this in half. And I always like to kind of line these up like this. And that way it like adds some strength to these pipe cleaners. You want to make it as long as the arm. Perfect. I just want to stuff the end of the arm a little tiny itty bitty bit. So we'll go ahead. I think I'm just going to use my pencil for... Oh, you know what? I have our fancy stuffing stick now. So a little bit of stuffing. End of the hand. That in there, and then the arm can bend like that because it's got the pipe cleaner. Nice. Okay, so oh, Cooper gave us a cookie for being so nice. Thank you, Cooper. Okay, this arm's gonna go right here, right? Yeah. So we'll go from right here to right here. This, and I usually just put the pipe cleaner in the arm part. And we'll twist it. Put that back in. And now we just sew this over our pipe cleaner. Easy squeezy, lemon peasy. Brown or tan on the jacket or vest. I think that could work. It might be nice to have some kind of like less colorful clothing just because he is so colorful himself. I don't know. I'll grab some options for us and we can vote on it after we're done sewing on these arms. I think we'll start right here. Come out here. I'm having muscle memory now about sewing these arms on. I've done this so, I mean, like, it's been a long time, but I have done this so many times. Out here. Oh, the sun's gone. No, the sun never was out. It's been raining here for the past few days. Is it raining where you're at? Is it raining there? Where are you at? And is it raining? It's pretty rare to be raining in Southern California, honestly, but it's nice. It's always great to get some rain. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 more. 1, 2, and 3 is going to be right up here. One. 2. Und 3. Nice. That's a nice arm. Okay. I had someone ask me yesterday, how do I sew things on? And I realized I was like trying to explain it to them in a video call. And then I realized, you know what, dude, I have a video tutorial that's just for this. And I sent them the video tutorial. And they were like, oh yeah, this is way easier. I was like, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so there's our one arm. Bend it. You can bend it up here. So he's looking mighty strong. Nice. Or mighty orc. Okay, now we're gonna add another one on this other side. It was raining here in Vegas, which is also rare. Wow, Vegas. Oh, konnichiwa! What is their name? I cannot read that. It is all in kanji, but I know it ends with me. I think it's actually a sentence. Oh, I lost my chat. There it is. Whoa, Zoe and Kaylin already got snow out there in Canada. That's cool. I have only seen it snow a few times in my entire life. I've seen snow like probably a dozen times. Not often. But I've only seen it snowing like 2 or 3 times, maybe. It's still magical to me. And not, oh my god, it's so cold. I can imagine it gets old fast. I know he needs his cake smasher. I am totally aware of this, Amber. Don't you fret. I am very much aware that he needs a cake smasher. Okay. This one's gonna go over here somewhere. Probably in this row, probably right here. Here is what I'm gonna guess. Go. Maybe. Oh no, someone's missing their cat. Oh no. Oh yeah, sure. Thank you for the feedback. Actually, I really appreciate that. Angarama Crafts. Thank you for that feedback. Yes, I'll try to go a little higher up so I'm not in the chat as much. Also, actually try to pull up my head here so that you have a little bit more space to see it. Because who cares about seeing my face? Okay, so yeah, I'll try to be up here more. That's pretty good, I think, for the spot. Yeah, we'll take off the arm though. Arrgh! Here, I'll try to one moment. I need to also change over. I have got 2 cameras, so that way I can record this in like high definition also, so that I can edit this together later. So I need to move that other camera also, so that I can. That's why I end up coming down, because like this is center, but we want this to be center. So we'll move this up for center. Sorry, hold on. See if I can fix this. I probably should just move that other camera down. That would have been better. Okay. Alright. So that That's what we're looking for, right? That's a little bit better for you? Cool. If that's better for you, like this video. Okay. Let's go ahead and sew on our other arm right quickly. Here, I'm going to move these guys back a little bit too. I really should put those on the bottom of the screen. Oh no! Okay, good luck, Celia. Seriously, I would be freaking out right now if Jimbo got out. I really wish you the best. We all are hoping that you can find your kitty cat. That might be too far away for the arm. No, I think that's good. It'll be kind of on the sides a little bit more, but I think that'll look good. It'll make him look like he's really strong. Oh, right. We need to vote on the jacket color still. And then our facial hair. How many more stitches? 1, 2, 3 is going to be right there. I believe so. Nice. One more to finish sewing on this arm. And hey guys, we are almost done today. We just need to add a few customizations. Obviously we need to finish this sewing it closed and stuff, but after that we just need to add some customizations and then we will be done for today's stream. We obviously are going to need a few things before we get there though. One is we need a name. And we also need to vote on the jacket color. So let's get some options for that. And we'll get that vote going. As I find our yarn. Okay, so there's our arms. Looking great. And then this one can also bend up. So now he's a strong boy. Look at his drone made. Oh wow. Look at his drone. So strong. All right, I also need to give him a belly button, but I'll give him a belly button in a second. Let's choose some colors for a jacket. So we got, or we can do no jacket, of course. So I'll choose 3 and then we'll choose between those or no jacket. So we've got tan. I think tan wouldn't hurt. It's okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I think we got brown somewhere. One second, I gotta get brown. Okay. We got brown. I think those could work. Anybody else have a thought there? Gray? Did someone say gray? I think someone did say gray earlier, though. Maybe not. Yeah, it could be goat hide. I like that. Yeah, we could do gray. Pink? No way. Yeah, gray. Okay, I'll throw those 3 on. So we'll keep it kind of normal colors. Jacket color. We got beige, brown, gray, or none. Okay. Purple to match the pants? I feel like it'll be too much. Don't you think so? You don't think that would be too much purple? That's like a lot of purple. While you're voting on that though, I'll go ahead and add his belly button. This is something I always like to do. It's almost like a signature for me, for my orcs and goblins and stuff. I always try to add a little belly button. Honestly, you can't even really tell that it's there unless you know me and you know my work. Usually. That's it. I just sewn a little tiny X on the belly. Okay, so you can barely even see it really. But it's his little belly button. Nice. 1 and 2. Okay. I'm also gonna vote brown. Since you vote for there, and then do we want to have? Oh, you know what? We need hair too. Let me get some colors for that. Oh, cool, perfect. Grab the right one. Okay, so I do have this green. That could work. That's a little too green though. I love this sparkly black. It might be a little much though for a beard. So let me look for other colors. I'm looking for my gray. Okay. Now I do have this orange, that's not bad. And I have this green, it's also not bad. We can brush that green out too. You got this crazy sparkly one. That one's like wild looking actually. That one could be kind of cool. It's like a sparkly brown. I mean, that would be kind of cool. And then, I don't know about this green, right? Yeah, I don't like the green. Disco orc? Let's see. Okay, are we vibing on any of these colors? Should I find the gray? Let's see. Dark brown for that. Okay. Yeah, let me go find. I'll look for gray. 1 second. I've got another box. Oh yeah, that's it. This is the right one. I found the right box. Okay. First off, I don't think this is the color we're gonna go for because this is wild, but this is awesome. This would be really fun yarn to use for another time. I think this is too much, probably. You know, it doesn't really... I just don't think it's gonna work right, but I love this, and I want to use it for later. But we do have whites. We got a fuzzy white. That could be fun. We've got fuzzy black. Fuzzy. Oh, ooh, we got this fuzzy dark blue. That could be kind of cool. Right? The dark blue. And then we got this gray that I can brush out to be a little bit fuzzier too. I don't know. There's a lot of choices here, guys. I really need your help. Of what's on screen, how do we feel? Yes, you do have to make a Discord now. What I'm asking is, which one of these colors would be best for their hair? I wanted to do a beard, you know, just like a few strands here that just make a little, like a fuzzy beard, like that goes down like that. I don't think I want to do hair. I think I just want to do a beard. And I'm trying to figure out what colors to do for the beard. So do we do that blue? Yeah, the blue or the white. Yeah, I agree with that. Small cags. I like this. I like this one too, though. This kind of makes him look a little evil, though, right? Like if he had like a bunch of this. Makes him look young. Like a young man's game. Sparkly black or green. Green. I think green. Actually, green does look kind of good. Jazzy. Like that. Like imagine this coming out of here. And we just do a bunch of it. You know, we just do all the way down the side. And it gets long. Like this long. And we brush it out. I'm actually kind of pro this green too. I don't mind the blue. It just doesn't... I don't know if it's perfect. How old is our orc? That's a good question. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll thread some of these through the face real quick, just so we can kind of visualize it a little easier. So that's this blue, for example. You know, this could be like all the way down it. Lots of blue fur. I don't hate that. I really don't hate it. This green. Would be something like this. We'll put it over on this side. Comes out like that. And then we brush that out. It looks straight, but it will look really curly once I make it that, like, look right. Yeah, he's 8. Of course, he's 8 years old. I'm not sure if that's old or young for an orc, but it's something. 1 second, my phone is running out of batteries. Come on. There we go. Okay. Kaylin goes no to the green. Hard no for Kaylin on the green. Okay, let's look at the gray then. You know, I feel like we've already kind of upset Kaylin enough by making the tongue pink. Just kidding, Kaylin. I'm messing with you. Hey, thanks for being here, by the way. He smashes cakes. Yes, he does smash cakes. He's a cake smasher. All right, this is the gray. Gray could be pretty good. Same kind of thing where I would brush this one out. So it would kind of be like, it'd be more like, I'll hold this out real quick. Probably be more like this. You know? So it would be fuzzy. Or like at least curly. And then obviously we have these colors as well. Orange is too much. I'm gonna make that decision right now. Orange is too much. Black, it's kind of cool. It's very sparkly. Nicole, welcome. How are you? Thanks for joining, Nicole. Nicole, we're trying to pick a color for a beard right now. Do you have any thoughts on what we currently have here? What are you thinking? Because we got black. Like all these colors are kind of good-ish options, and then we also have white. We could do white. We're making an orc right now. Like a cyan orc, whose name we were still trying to figure out. And that's the black kind of fuzzed out a little bit more. Actually, I kind of do like the black too. We've agreed not to the green, right? Green is just doesn't work with the color palette. Let me grab some of this white just to see. Nicole is pro white or black. Colleen says the only answer can be all of them. And Tammy also thinks the black yarn. Okay, let's go ahead and do a vote then, because it seems like everybody's kind of like torn here. Right? So this is what the white would look like. White would look nice. It would look very Santa-y, but obviously not that Santa-y because it's an orc. But just for reference. And obviously it's going to be very full. It'll be a very full beard. I'm a little bit pro this gray or this black. Let's go ahead and get a vote going though. Let's end our vote for the jacket color, which was, oh shoot, it's a tie vote between gray and brown for the jacket color. You know what? I'm going to choose brown. I'm just going to be the bad guy there and make the decision that it's going to be brown. For the jacket. And then for the facial hair, we got white, gray, black, blue. White, gray, black, or blue. Go ahead and vote now in the chat on which of these facial hair colors you would like while I make us a our jacket. Man, I'm gonna have to do some serious cleaning up in this apartment after, or this house, this room after that. Okay, let's take this off. Oh, as we all know, that's the sound that our yarn balls make when you pull the wrapper off of them. Hey, again, if you haven't yet, check out the website today. You get 8% off of everything on the site for our birthday. You can find it at just clubcrochet.com. Keep our little guy out there, just like that. And then let's work on a jacket. We're making, shoot, do I even have that part of the pattern on this? Oh yeah, vest. Yes, okay. 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 So this goes like that. Goes around. I think it's too long. So one, I'm going to get down 2 chains from that. Actually, maybe just 1 because this is going to be split over. So we want this end to go right under the arm. Pulled over. Yeah, it's still too long. Okay. So yeah, we'll take out 1 more. Yeah, I think that'll probably be good. I'll just try to crochet not too tight, so it still fits him well. All right. Ooh, you hear that neck crack? I heard it. And we still need to make his hammer. Uh-oh. We're already at 6. I can't believe it. Okay, we need to speed this up. This stream is going... I mean, I know it is our birthday live stream, though. So, what are you going to do? But we wanted to give him a hammer. I think I'm going to go with... My vote is going to be that color. Ooh. Wow. Okay. The vote is a little split. Except for gray. Poor gray is... no one wants it to be gray. That's totally fine. I like it when people have a decision like... Make decision like that, though. You know? Makes it easier for me. Okay, is this tall enough? Boom. Yeah. Okay, we'll be fine with that. And then I think I'm gonna double crochet down. It says to single, but I think I want it to be a little taller of a jacket. So that way it like rides a little lower on his back. Speaking of riding lower on his back, should we give him a ponytail? What? What? Who said that? Did one of you guys say ponytail? I heard ponytail. I think, here's what I think, guys. We've had a lot of hairstyles changing, you know, mullets are back. We got those funny like bowl cuts are almost back. I strongly believe that I think it's time for just a blank ponytail, just a ponytail to become more popular again. No other hair. It's literally just a ponytail. I think it's time. I think it's time, guys. Humanity has waited long enough. I want ponytails. Give us ponytails or give us death. Ponytails would solve the male loneliness epidemic. There we go. I said it. I'm so brave. You can tell I've been going for a while because I'm starting to get crazy. Rat tail, yeah. We got 100 likes. Oh, cool. Congratulations, everybody. Celebrate. It's a look. I agree. A good look. A good look for all the cool boys and girls. All right. Okay, so there's one end of the jacket. Okay. I'll hide this end in. And then we'll see what you guys chose for our beard color. Maybe. Yeah. Why do you fight me so? There we go. Huzzah. Okay. There's our jacket. Let's get our jacket on our fella, make sure it fits him right. It's gonna barely fit his arm because he's got big, strong fingers. Okay, come on. Get your hand in that jacket. You put your jacket on before you go outside. There you go. And then this goes all the way around the back. And we hope that we did not make this too small. Let's go ahead and give it a stretch just in case. Okay. Come. Get your hand in there. You goofball. You goober! There we go. There's our jacket. Hey, that fits actually perfectly well. Love it. Love it. And it gives us some blank space in the center so that when we add our beard, it'll still be full. Okay. What have we chosen? What have we chosen for the beard? It is a tie between blue and white. Oh no! Did I vote? I did. I voted blue. Well, we'll see. I'm going to pull these out. And let's see. It has been chosen. Oh, there we go. The vote has gone over. It is blue by 2. Blue by 2. Where did I put my blue yarn? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this sewn in. Now, I will say, I'm not going to do it this technique, but Zoe did teach me a new technique for adding hair that I really liked. I haven't done it yet, though, so I don't feel confident enough. But I just wanted to give that a shout out, Zoe, because it was very cool. Now, where's my tiny crochet hook? My itchy bitchy crochet hook, where are you? Are you in here? We're almost done, by the way, team. We just have the beard to add on. You know what, we're going to add the beard. Actually, I think we're going to add the beard after we sew it closed. So let's go ahead and let's finish up the body first, and then we'll add the beard. And then we'll add any other customizations that y'all want. Let's go ahead and close this up. We're going to do a sharp decreases on the bottom here so that they stand up a little bit easier. Okay. Hi! Hooked by Lucy. Hello, how are you today? What you up to? What you been up to? What you been crocheting, Lucy? Lucy, I'm Louie. Oh my god, our names are so close. Lucy meet Louie. Louie meet Lucy. Alright, we're gonna stuff it with all these extra bits and bobs too. Can't forget about you. Let's get a little bit of stuffing, regular stuffing too. I'm gonna start with regular stuffing. I always stuff it first with regular stuffing. So that way it like kind of fills in the cracks. Aw, dude, Lucy, thank you so much. You rock. Ooh, I love this. I love an orc's daily routine. I love this. Don't brush your teeth. No way. An orc would never brush their teeth. Absolutely never brush your beard. Totally. Smash something. Check. Eat next door neighbors for energy. Smash some more. Never sleep. And that's a day in the life of an orc. All right. Oh, our music ended. I think we have exhausted our song. We have. We're going to start that over. Boop. Okay. Oop. I'm sorry. I'm holding it really low again, aren't I? There you go. I really do have a tendency to do that. So I really appreciate you pointing it out when I am holding it too low and it's covering the chat and stuff. I think in the future, by the way, this is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm going to probably be doing like a split live stream. I'm trying to get a better internet provider so I don't have to stress about like the internet going down when I do this. But my goal is to be doing a live, like when we do these live streams, there will be this vertical one and we'll do a horizontal one on like Twitch. And then I will make that horizontal one available for members to watch on the website too. So that's my like long-term goal here, by the way. We need more stuffing. Sergeant Frosting? I turned back off. Why did that happen? Huh. There we go. Thank you for the heads up. See you later, Lucy. Have a great night. Thanks for popping in. Cooperlicious go... What? Eat your army? Yeah, after a while you will run out of neighbors. That's true. That's a good point. I don't think we need any more stuffing than that. I do think I'm going to add in some heavy coins. If I can find them. I don't really know where my heavy coins are, actually. One sec. I think they're down here. But where? Oh, where did my heavy coins go? Oh, where could they be? I think we're just gonna use magnets instead then. Alright, we're putting magnets in the bum. Because I can't find my heavy coins. So 3 magnets. Yeah, he's gonna stand up fine. I don't know why I'm worrying about it. But a couple of magnets, it's kind of a nice... Here, you know what? We're gonna do this. I got this broken magnet that I've been trying to use for something. So I'll use that one too. No. You don't need to connect together like that. I don't know why you're doing it that way. Can I flip you? There we go. Okay. I don't know if we're making the... I want to make the hammer. I just feel like we've been going forever. It's already 6:15. We're already 15 minutes over. Ah. Thank you for letting me know that, Zoe. We are not going to do it that technique then. Yeah, I'll do that. I think we should do that later on another time though. So I got to show you this other technique I came up with for adding hair last week too. I'll send you some pictures of it. I think you're gonna be like, dang, that's a good idea. Okay, there we go. Some closed, pull it tight. And back in, and let's go ahead and add some facial hair. Bum, 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 bum. Looking great. Oh, looking great. Okay, facial hair time. Yeah, we'll just do it the easy way. Okay, so if I pull it out in that way, yeah. So I'll pull it up. Okay. 1, 2. And I loop this around like that. Pull that through. Nope, did it wrong. This is hard. It's so fuzzy. Okay, 1, 2. Like that? No, I can't get that out. There we go. that. And then okay. There's one. Okay. Keep going. The blue is nice because it is very furry. So I think it'll look really cool. Give them some sympathetic movement. You know what sympathetic movement is? I think it's a puppet term. It basically means like when your character moves, something else is moving as well. So like hair, or like if you got like antennae or something like that. Or like you're moving, but then your pieces move, like your little bits moving. That's called sympathetic movement. My friend Barnaby taught me that. There we go. Okay, how's our facial hair looking so far? Very furry. It's kind of looking very like epic. It's starting to look pretty epic. All right, good night, Amber. Hook, line, and stitchers. Hello, welcome. Oh, the music's too loud? Oh, my bad. There we go. I turned it down for you. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. Wow, this is getting crazy. That one nice and short. And we'll cut this one shorter. Okay. How are we feeling about this beard so far? It's only halfway done. I think it's cool, looking pretty cool. It's kind of taking over. Do you think it's too long? Good luck, Celia. I'm actually really rooting for you. I think we all are. All right, we're gonna go that. Oh, nice. That worked actually. There. Tighten it. Just a smidge too long. Okay, I appreciate that feedback. Good thing we can always cut it shorter. And obviously we'll give him a beard cut in a second. All right, looks like we got just like maybe one more. Maybe two. One and then two over here. Yeah, we'll do two more beards. And then we'll trim it. Get my beard trim. Okay. That one was easy. Nice. Okay. One more. I think one more to fill in this side, and then we're good. Get a little bit more yarn. One, two. All right. Okay, so there's our beard like added. It's a little too long though, and I agree. I think we need to start trimming it from the outside in so it's got more of a shaping to it. I think I want to be like that long, you know, like up halfway up his belly. So we're going to take it one piece at a time so that I wanted to make sure, I kind of want to try to make sure that each of these lengths are a little bit different from each other. So that way nothing's like, so it looks more natural, I mean. A bit more here. Haircut. And that way also it'll have more like of a layering kind of thing going on. Okay, just a couple more strands. And maybe a little long here. And maybe a little long right there. Okay, let's see what we got. Did I trim it too short? I kind of like it. Unfortunately, it does kind of like mess with the lip a little bit, but it does look pretty cool. We could also like tie it together like this in a little, ooh, that could look pretty cute actually. If we do like a little tie there. What do you think about that? If I like make this into a little, or do we just have it be scraggly? Give him a good scruffing. Yeah, I think it does need to be more scruffed up like that. He's looking really cute. He's looking very wise too with that beard. I kind of think he needs just a little bit of hair. Just honestly, I kind of am feeling a ponytail. How do we feel about a ponytail as I make a hammer for us? I'll ask real quick. Because I'm torn. Just a quick yes or no. It's totally okay if we don't want to add a ponytail. While you're doing that, I'm gonna start making his hammer. I was gonna make it more like a cake, but I think it'd be easier and look a little better if it was just like a classic looking hammer on a stick. Big hammer on a stick is what I'm thinking. So just like a big block. Yeah, I think this would be nice. A nice end. I love it. You know, it's just, we made like kind of a classic. Kind of just like a fun, simple. Well, I don't know. We made it our own. I've never made a cyan orc before. It's fun to make our first thing. And then we'll just have this hammer like kind of hanging over his shoulder. Oh, we need a name for him too. See, so I'm thinking like this long or this like big for the hammer. So it's pretty massive. And then we'll go and I might even have this hammer get turned into a point. I was gonna make it like a big flat, like a mallet, but maybe we'll make it more like a hammer and it kind of like shrink down into a point. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. that, and then see, so if it like goes down into a point and then we have like the stick coming straight through it, we tie the stick down a little bit. I think that'll look cute. Oh yes, we are still announcing a winner tonight. Yes, that'll happen. That'll be the very, very last thing that we do today. We'll be announcing a winner before I say goodnight. Short tuft on the top of the head? That actually could work too. Short tuft or a ponytail. Now I wish I asked that. We'll go 1, and then we'll start shrinking it down slowly. I was not expecting to make a cyan ice orc today, but I love a good surprise. It's true, I do. Okay, like that, and then we'll start like shrinking it down now. Two, 3. All right, we need a name for our Arctic orc. Our Arctic orc. What works well said with Arctic orc? Like Olaf, the Arctic orc? Olaf just makes me think of Frozen now, though. Which is kind of a bummer, because like Olaf's a great name. Not that Frozen isn't a good show, but you know what I mean. So I need good name suggestions. Grog, see, Rachel's starting to get it. Thud is the name. Great name suggestion. You guys have pretty much solidly said yes to the ponytail, so I'm gonna end that, and I'm gonna get a poll started. Name our orc, and I'll just start adding in my favorites as they come in. I hope that's what you meant, that Thud would be the name. Sergeant Frosting? Sergeant Frosting is kind of funny. I feel like, what's another orc name? I feel like naming them after like a sound is the right way to go. Like, plump. Oh, Walter. Just Walter. Walter the Arctic orc. Yeah, I can say that. Walter the Arctic orc. That's sayable. Or Wally? What about Wally? Wally the Arctic orc? That could maybe work a little bit better than Walter. That's just a lot of consonants is all I'm thinking with Walter. Walter the Arctic orc. It's hard to say, kind of. Ask app not to track. Anybody know what I am referencing? It's a very, very niche reference. There's this comedian that I love that he does that. Squall! I love that. I like Squall. I'll add Squall in there. Hello, Blair. How are you? Welcome to the chat. Androgynous as the name? They're not very androgynous, though. There we go. Okay, I'm going to decrease it one more time so it's even more of a point. But you see what I'm looking at here? So we got like a big hammer. Okay. That's sayable. Wait, what was the one that I wanted to write down? Squall. I like Squall. I'm good. Ooh, shoot. Those are both good names. Okay. I think those are good. Unless someone really... Oh, okay, never mind. Hold on. We gotta... I'm changing one of these names just for you, Celia. All right, so here's our vote. Here's our votes. We've got choose the name. Okay, we want the best name for our Arctic orc. We've got Willow, Thud, Squall, or Aspen. All of them, honestly, kind of perfect. All of them are kind of perfect. And then I'm going to just decrease this last round and finish up this hammer, get it into his hands. And then we're going to finish our stream up with our giveaway. So if you haven't entered the giveaway, go enter it right now. All you need to do to enter is go to one of our most recent shorts. It's got my face in it. And comment with your favorite pattern from Club Crochet. You have literally like a minute left to enter. If it is something you want to enter. Okay, and I'm just gonna, yeah, we'll just sew this closed really easy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that point is really pointy. I don't know if I really wanted it that pointy. Here, I'll see if I can fix it. I mean, it's not bad. It's just a little pointier than I was hoping. That's all I'm saying. I guess actually it's not. It really isn't bad. I just don't like. It's this single loop. Just this loop that's bugging me. So I'm gonna try to fix it. Come on. There we go. All right. Yeah. Okay. Last thing I want to do. Is this too thin of a... This might be too thin. I don't know. What do you guys think? Too thin? Maybe it's too thin. Up. I used to have like slightly thicker skewers. I don't know where they're at. But my idea is to have it come up the top like that. And then use some brown yarn to like kind of keep it strapped on. But that feels like a really thin stick for such a big hammer. So I think I'm gonna try to find something better. Yeah, I think so. Let's see. Do I have a better one? Or I could do two of them. Like, actually that might work. Just double this stick up, like split in half. That. I have two of them coming out. It's gonna be hard for him to hold though. Yeah, maybe we do just keep it as one. Okay, I'll just keep it as one. It'll be a lot easier because I don't even know if I have a thicker skewer right now. There we go. We'll split it a little bit like that. Top. Hang on. Stuffing is annoying me. Okay. Yeah, you know, I think I'll just thicken it up with yarn. That's what we're gonna do. So we get some brown yarn. Also get that fuzz out of there because it's annoying me. There we go. And then I think we'll just like wrap around, give it more of a handle, and then all the way to the top. Okay, we need, I think I'll just use my brown yarn for that, right? Yeah, let's use that brown yarn. Oh, actually, you know what? I have this dark brown. Let's use this dark brown. That way it's a different shade than his jacket. Ooh, that's a hard vote, dude. I don't even know which one I like most for the names. All right, so we're gonna go, I'm gonna go up from the bottom like this, through the top. Like, do we want it to be like strapped on like it's like this? Will that look funny? Actually, that kind of looks nice, right? And then up this side, around this way, maybe through the center, like cut out. Okay, wait, I need more yarn though. Add a little bit more. From the bottom, up the top, round it, back down the bottom, around the outside, up this side, through that center. I should have went through the center the first time too. Let's do that again. It's okay if it looks messy because, you know, it's an orc. He would make it messy. But make that go through the center like that. Then down and around and around and back up. I'll go around, actually, yeah, we'll go around, in, and then back down. I'm just kind of making it up. You know? Ah, nope, hold on. And then for this side, we'll make it go around a couple times there. Oops. Around a couple times. Then down, round, up, down the center, and back down. And then these two ends are going to be like intertwined down here. I'm actually going to wrap around one of these tail ends, like probably this one. Down to there. Like that maybe. And then with this end, I'll come down and wrap around this. That way it's like, looks more like a kind of cool hammer. I mean, it's looking pretty dope. And then I'll just double knot these two ends here. I think that'll be fine. Because that way it'll be like, he'll have like still a place where I can push the handle into the hand. Okay. And then I kind of like that the two ends here are going to be like left out. Like you'll see the knot, which is going to be kind of nice. It'll make it look more like rustic, I think. More like handmade. You know, we'll split that. Like that. It's a pretty awesome hammer, I gotta say. Right? Cool. Cool. What do we think, team? All right. Yes, bruh. It is definitely in the giveaway. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so we're gonna have this go into the hand. Oh wait, are we making... I'm sorry, we did decide on a ponytail, right? Before I put that in, let's go ahead and add the ponytail real quick. I forgot about it. How could I forget? Where'd the yarn go? There it is. All right. Ponytail time. Yes, this is correct. I think we kind of just need one for ponytail. Like that. Because it's so furry that I don't even think you need it to like... I like how it kind of made that fuzzy thing. Well, maybe we can increase it up a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that one. Wait, where's the ends of these? These two. Kind of like that this top bit like makes it frumpy. Okay, we'll cut the yarn. I like it being kind of long. Right? Like that. That's nice. Get all the fuzzy bits out of here. And there's his beard. I like it. I think the hair actually does add a lot to him. And then let's give him his hammer. Find out what we've named our beautiful Arctic orc. Oops. Kind of split the yarn there. Doing that. Oh well. Boom. That's awesome, dude. Look at that hammer. Okay, what did we name him? What do we name him? Oh, we got a super chat. I missed it. Oh my god, I missed it. Who was the super chat? Ryan! Dude, thank you so much, Ryan. I'm so sorry. I was so focused that I totally missed it. Thank you, Ryan. Right at the end. Super duper appreciate ya. Here, I'll add this to the background for you, Ryan. This is my wife's gnome that I crocheted for her. His name is Detective Lyndon Golightly. So we're gonna put Lyndon right here in the background for you. Okay. Thank you for the support, Ryan. Super appreciate it. Okay, so there's our little dude. Oh, he looks so cool. That looks so cool. All right, I'll let you guys vote a little longer because it is a tie vote. No, it's not a tie vote. All right, cool. We have a chosen name for Arctic orc. You ready? This is Thud. Thud the Arctic orc. Oh my gosh, look at that beard. Look at that hammer. Beautiful hair. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy boy. Thud the Arctic orc. Looks so cool. His hammer is awesome. Okay, let's find out the winner of our giveaway. All right, so we got that one open. Hold on. I need to pick this at random. Okay. Okay. And Now I need to choose one here randomly. All right. Okay. Why is it not showing me all of them? Oh, because it's in the wrong... I'm on the wrong video. I see. Got it. All right. Okay, the randomizer. How many choose to choose from? That many? Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure this is fair. Okay. All right, our random winner for today. Oh my gosh, are they here? They might be here. Oh, they might have left already. Ooh, I think they might have left already. Oh well, but they'll see this. I'll comment and they'll know. Our winner for our giveaway. Oh, that's exciting. I love that was them. Amber Sewell. Our jokester of our live stream is our winner of our giveaway. Congratulations, Amber. I don't think they're here, but I will reach out to them. I know, right? Isn't that cool? Okay. Here, I'm going to comment on it right now. I'm just making sure I... There we go. Oh my gosh, they're going to wake up with that? I love it. I love it. I love that they're the winner. That's so fun. That's so great. It was meant to be. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Happy birthday to Club Crochet. I'm going to keep the 8% off of our discount up until tomorrow night. So you have until tomorrow to make any purchases you want on the website and get 8% off. We will have other discounts throughout the holidays, but I think that's probably going to be your best discount. So if you've been thinking about getting anything from Club Crochet, I probably get it. Probably get it while you can. We're also running out of stock of certain things, so I really do suggest that you make a purchase if you wanted to before, so it gets there by Christmas and you even can get it. But I will keep you updated. Thank you guys so much for joining. Lovin' Sprinkle, our gnome, and Thud, our Arctic orc. They look awesome. They're perfect. They're a wonderful birthday crochet along. Love them. Love them. Another great year to Club Crochet. Thank you. I totally agree. Yes, get Lava Run today. Lava Run is available now. It's my board game where you can crochet all your pieces for it, all your dinosaurs. It's really cool. Thank you guys so much again for joining. Seriously, I cannot express to you enough how much it means to me that the support that everybody gives. Thank you so much for the past 8 years. All this support, it means so much to me. Every year I'm thinking like, wow, another year already went by. But I really hope that the creativity and the community and all the compassion, I really hope you feel it as much as I feel it, because it's really, you warm my heart. So thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I'll be back again this week, probably on Thursday. I will let you know by making I'll try to make the stream a little earlier. I mean like put it up on the site earlier, so it's not like a surprise to you. I will email you when we do that though. If you want to make sure that you don't miss it, please go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. If you hit the bell icon, you'll get notified when we go live. And then join the email list too if you haven't already. Okay, guys. Thank you again for being here. Sorry this stream went so long. You guys rock. I don't know what else to say. You guys rock. Pasta la pizza. Happy hooking. And I'll see you next time. Bye. So long. Farewell. Alvita say goodbye. Bye, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Pasta la pizza and all that jazz. Bye. Oh my god, stop. You hang up first. Oh my god, bruh, you hang up first. Stop. Bye, everybody. Good luck, Celia. Keep us updated next week. All right. Bye.